see what we got here. This thing working? Haha, I think it is. Check, check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Nope, not that one. All right. It's gonna be a good one today. Wasn't feeling too well this morning. Might have had a couple too many cocktails last night. But we're about 90%, I'd say, maybe 80%. Catching up with the day here. Shinomi, welcome aboard. Pee Wee Sweden, happy. What is today? Saturday. Good to see you, man. Yo ZBE, welcome aboard, sir. Chemo is here in the house. Welcome aboard, Chemo. Fighter Kyle Johns in the house. Happy Saturday to you, sir. Happy Pilot, welcome aboard. Sorcerer Dave, bless you for streaming at a Euro-friendly time. He says, well, bless you for watching at a Euro-friendly time, Dave, because you are not on a European time schedule. I can tell you this with certainty. Chevy Rolls, good to see you, man. Welcome aboard, sir. CBS 1133, welcome aboard. First flight today is going to be San Luis down to Fullerton. And then from there, I think we'll head up towards Vegas. Trans 20, welcome aboard, sir. Nightmare Frame, happy Saturday to you. For once not flying to work and get to watch the whole stream, awesome, dude. We're glad to have you here, man. Paul the Brit, hi to you as well, sir. Welcome aboard. Frank T's in the house. Happy Saturday, Frankie. Frankie? No, we'll go with Frank. Frank T, not Frankie. Frank T and Frankie are, yeah, you know what? Next person. Winter Squirrel, happy Saturday, sir. Aviation 380, welcome aboard, my friend. I'm doing pretty well so far. It's been a slow start to the day, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Soy Dog, welcome, sir. Profly FS, happy Saturday to you. Steve PHL, V2 is nice, flew it earlier. Yeah, it's good stuff. This actually will be my first flight with the version 2. I've had access to it for a week now, but I've been otherwise occupied and unable to fly. Lieutenant Parker, welcome aboard, sir. Jonathan Cordova, good to see you, man. Piper's in the house. Piper 5299 X-Ray, welcome aboard, sir. Fred R21, bonjour to you as well. Dasudia, welcome back, sir.
Reton.
Oh, here we go already. Oh, what's going on with the widgets? The widgets ain't working. Shinomi, thank you so much for the beer, my friend. I'm trying to see what it says, but the dashboard is not functioning. There we go. Finally, another stream, one for you all. Thank you, my friend. Cheers to you, sir. Good afternoon, Subsonic Flight. Happy Saturday, buddy. Nagy87's in the house. Welcome aboard, sir. Hi Bird HD, welcome aboard. Zachary LA, welcome aboard. 22 Whiskey, good afternoon, my friends. It is afternoon now, 12:23 p.m. Anthony Plays 1507, happy Saturday to you. Hangar 52, hello from Boston, sir. Got a New Orleans in the house. Interesting thing about New Orleans is you can generally tell what part of the country somebody is from by how they say New Orleans. Okay, think about that for a second. Jacob, welcome aboard, my friend. Happy Saturday to you, sir. Fly X-Plane, happy Saturday. Blue Sky, welcome aboard, my friend. Miles in the house. Tegan is Wanted's in the house. Vajuicy 321's in the house. So is Mini Manchu Plays. Welcome aboard and happy Saturday, guys. Captain Tony Stark, there we go, man. I got you, buddy. We got a lot of people talking today. Canicus, welcome aboard. Marcus, welcome aboard. Skipper Zach, welcome aboard. Simply Bacon, welcome aboard. My God, there's so many people here today. Airplane Man, this is version 2 of the Epic Victory. Crazy Diamond, good to see you, man. Max Waldorf, good to see you, Tony. Welcome aboard, sir. The Reagan, happy Saturday to you. Give PM6, I don't know. Give PM6, I think I might have gotten you about it, but I haven't. Happy Saturday to you as well, my friend. Music playing right now is At the Bottom, very last song in the intro section. I don't know the name off the top of my head. Hybrid HD is in the house from Spain. Well, happy Saturday from Boston, the Boston area. Is it nice out? No, it's fair out. We'll say it's fair. Tropical storm bearing down upon us right now, so who knows what the hell's going to happen there. Flying a Tail Dragger, happy Saturday to you, sir. Welcome aboard. Meeper95 says, long time no stream. I haven't seen you for a while, man. Welcome aboard. Chi Clark, gig him. Welcome aboard, sir. Rye Guy 9911, happy Saturday to you. All right, we got to get this thing ready to go. Tango 1 Alpha, happy Saturday. Airplane Man 321's in the house. Yeah, we're in the so if you're seeing that Airplane Man, just reload the stream. It'll show you the new title, but it just says Aerobask Epic Victory version 2.0. That's what we're flying, which is, by the way, out right now. Mr. Myers. This morning's Earthquakeville, Oklahoma City. No kidding, Kevin. I haven't read up on any of that. But happy Saturday, Kevin. It's good to see you, man. Mike86R, welcome aboard. Today we're going to do Fullerton from San Luis Obispo at first, and then second flight I think we might head up to Vegas or somewhere else. We'll see what happens. John Fly, my friend, welcome aboard, sir. Thank you for the host. Tyler Nordest, good to see you, man. Airplane 372 Wolf, happy Saturday. Profly FS, already said hello to you, but hello again. 7232 doesn't want to hold altitude. I would go to the support forums and ask that question, and somebody could probably give you a hand. All right. Pedro X-Planer, welcome aboard. Oh, my God. Okay, so it was a pretty serious earthquake then. Well, that's interesting, man. Hey, Helipilot, good to see you, man. Chris in the house. We pulled Chris away from WoW long enough to come do some flying this afternoon. Well, Chris, the first flight, like I said, is going to be down to Fullerton, and then I think after that we're going to either do North Las Vegas or Henderson. I haven't decided yet. Probably North Las Vegas because that airport don't get a lot of love. Quantidin, good to see you, man. Ryan87, welcome aboard. Uberbot, good to see you, buddy. Always a pleasure, my friend. Dayless Man, welcome aboard. Lamp and Cable, welcome aboard. Matabat 96, welcome aboard. I hope we got everybody because the song's almost over with here and we got to actually start this stream in a second. Everybody tunes in for the first, 12 minutes of welcome aboard, welcome aboard, welcome aboard. Happy Saturday. It's good to see you. Even my wife makes fun of this. Hybrid HD, we are on PilotEdge today. Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday, guys. It's good to see you. Yeah, it's been an interesting week. So we're a European-friendly time today. I did that for two reasons. Number one, World of Warcraft Legion came out, and that's all I've been playing all week. And I wanted to play that yesterday because I knew that I would just I started cracking some beers about 2 o'clock, and I played Legion until almost midnight. And by the time I went to bed, I'm like, I'm a little fuzzy today, Maybe it was a good day. It was a good day, a very good day. So we did that, and then this Aerobask Epic Victory version 2 came out. I've actually had a copy of this thing for a little over a week now, but I was out of town last. We did the stream on Sunday night, but I was out of town Saturday, Sunday, and I wasn't confident enough to fly this thing on Sunday during the event. So, so I saved it for this weekend. And cool thing about this plane, it's been updated. It's got some new features to it, and we're also going to have a copy care of Aerobask to give away this afternoon. So, those of you that are here, if you stick around when we make the turn in Fullerton, we're gonna figure out a way to give away a copy of this thing. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but we'll find a way to do it. I'm sure somebody will help me. I got Nightbot and all that shit to work with. But anyway, today's flight is gonna have us on PilotEdge. First flight's gonna be San Luis Obispo, the lovely San Luis Obispo by GBP 500. Nice little piece of scenery here. And we're gonna take this down to Fullerton. I chose Fullerton because I don't know that I've really ever flown to Fullerton. I don't think I've ever done it on stream, and it's definitely not one that gets a lot of love. I have no idea if I even have scenery there, but we'll see what happens when we get down there. So we're going to head down to Fullerton. After that, we'll probably make a jaunt up to Las Vegas. I'm thinking either North Las Vegas or Henderson, and we'll go from there. So if you guys are on PilotEdge, come on, join us. It'd be a good time. If you're not coming from San Luis Obispo, then pick another airport and fly into Fullerton. We'll have a little impromptu fly-in. The Ford M, welcome aboard. But as I said, this plane is recently updated. Nick was not able to push the update yesterday because of the tropical storm or the hurricane, I guess, down there. But he was able to get it today, and so now this is now on the store for update or for the download, whatever. Malcolm O Jr., welcome aboard, sir. Yeah. Anybody else here? Micebuster. Happy Saturday to you, Micebuster. In Riddle's aboard. In Riddle's aboard. What the hell does that even mean? Yeah, in Riddle, man, I told Nick, I'm like, dude, you released this the day after I flew in Europe for the very first time. Like, I flew to Lowy because Lowy's kind of a cool airport, and like the very next day, some high quality payware scenery comes out, and I'm like, son of a bitch. But that's usually just that's always how things go. Like, that's just always how it's gonna work. So whatever, man. We flew out there. We had a good time. I'm going to pick that Lowy scenery up, and we'll probably revisit that here in a few weeks. I got some other places that I want to hit over in Europe as well. Tegan is one to welcome aboard. Astro Butch, happy Saturday. Dustin Weisenberger, welcome aboard. Xpilot 02, welcome aboard. Do we get everybody? Zeus MTL, welcome aboard, sir. Crispy 201, welcome aboard. All right, that's it for the introductions. We'll get back to you guys in a little bit. If I missed you, we'll catch you once we're up in the air. I can sit here and say hello to you guys all day, or I can try to get this thing up in the air and fly it. So I think at this point, most people have probably seen this plane. It is very remarkably similar to the Epic E1000 that we flew last week. It's a little bit faster, but honestly, like performance numbers, like how many passengers, everything about this plane is essentially the same as the Epic E1000. So flying characteristics and sort of all that crap are almost what we flew on Sunday, which is kind of wild to me. But it's a single turbojet, all that good stuff. I think we've done this on stream once before, but what I'm really doing is delaying here as I open up the documentation so that I can see the performance guidelines, and I know what the speeds we need to do are. So we'll pop inside this thing.
Reach on.
Hello.
Reach
Hello.
on.
Oh, why is Twitch Alerts is not... Twitch Alerts has been kind of a pain in the dick today. And it's kind of making me mad. Skellig! Cannot be on long. Currently at work. Net not so good here. Well, thank you, Mr. Skellig. Mr. Jeff, I guess. Appreciate you jumping in. Jeff, are you the Jeff that I know? I think I recognize the name, and I obviously recognize the real name. So if that's you, buddy, thank you so much for the beer, man. We'll have to catch up at some point. But yeah, all right. JBS319, good to see you, man. Okay, so anyway, this thing is pretty easy to start up. Like, there's not a lot going on here. One thing I will do is make sure the parking brake's engaged, and then we just go battery 1, battery 2, avionics, and we'll get some people fuel in here. It has a yoke. The yoke moves. Okay, we've verified that, and now it's going to go away. Because as usual, we don't want to see the yoke there. Is this a real plane? Yes, it actually is, DB Vetter. I'm not sure how many of these things they made, but this is a real airplane. Definitely an experimental airplane, but we're going to go ahead and turn the TCAS off because we don't need the TCAS because we can't even use the TCAS on PilotEdge. But there is a TCAS. It's pretty rudimentary. And yeah, I can't even tell you if it works or not because, again, I'm on PilotEdge. So what we want to do here... Dream aircraft or something never come to fruition. Yeah, I think there's like one or two of them that are in production and have at least flown. But I think that the craze of single engine turboprops sort of left the world behind, and are not turboprops but turbojets, and have been replaced by single engine turboprops. So I think the E1000 is the plane that's likely to become more popular, whereas the old Epic Victory here is probably going to go by the wayside. It's still a neat plane to fly. I don't actually care if they made it in real or for real in real. I don't care if they made them in real or not. I'm going to fly it anyway. Damn it. I have no idea how much gas we need in here. We got half a tank right now, so we'll go. I don't know. Let's go. Actually, half a tank is going to be more than sufficient. Do that. Let's open the doors up. Open the doors. There we go. Doors are animated, all that. Let's add some people to it. Oh, you know what? It doesn't have the same passenger capacity as the E1000. That's interesting. But we'll fill it up with people. Put some luggage in there. We got 5 dudes. Actually, you know what? We got 3 dudes and a couple of kids going, taking them down to Fullerton. I don't know what the hell you would do in Fullerton, but that's where we're going anywhere. So we got people. We got gas. We'll close the doors back up. Remove the flags and the chocks. Pop on back in here. Where's my noise at? Very, very, very faint noise. Yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and turn this thing on, and then we will call up clearance, call up ground, get our clearance, and then we'll get the FMC programmed and all that good stuff. So to turn this on, what we want to do is make sure power's idle, gear's down, fuel pump can come on. We're not going to hit the igniter yet. We're not going to hit any of the other stuff, but we are going to turn the fuel pump on, or we're going to turn, I should say, open the fuel tank on the fuel valve. Turn this over to left or right. That way we can actually turn the plane on. Very important that you do that or it won't turn on. You don't need pressurization or any of that stuff. We'll go turn on the nav light, the beacon light. TCAS will leave off. All of this stuff will leave. Ice detection can stay off for now. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's good. So to start the plane, what we're going to do is hold down the starter button until we have some N2 of, I think it's like 30 or 40%. I don't know. Till the N2 gets up there, and then we'll engage the igniter, and then it'll go. I don't know if that's the proper way to start it, but that's what I found works for me. Otherwise, I end up hot starting the plane, and we don't want to do that. So about 40% right there. Hit the igniter. See the EGT start to rise. We'll see the intake temperature start to rise. Oh, that was the wrong one to push. Let's push you. And we have one good engine now. So we'll go ahead and turn the starter gen on. Fuel autoselect can stay off. Autopilot on, trim on, pressurization, high pressure air can come on. All of these guys can stay off. Landing taxi strobe nav beacon will turn the taxi lights on. Ice detection can come on. Inlet heat, surface heat off, engine air off, pitot static heat on. We're happy with that. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk to clearance now. Or not clearance, but you know, we're gonna talk to ground. And Skellig, I see that was the person I thought it was. So, dude, we gotta get in touch, man. Catch up at one of these days or one of these points. All right, 121.6 to go to ground. Hello. All right, whatever, man. Okay, so 121.6. So they haven't the radios are still kind of annoying to tune. That I'm going to go ahead and say. So we're gonna go to 21.6, and I need to probably file a complaint about these things because of the fact that we have this 2.33 or whatever like level of frequency here. There's a lot of clicking to make these radios do anything useful. So yeah, but that was the same in the Victor the other night too. So 121.6 KSBP ground. Turn them up a little bit. Listen, make sure that we don't talk over anybody. Tanner, man, good to see you, buddy. Oh, you know what? Uh-oh. Guys. I'm out of space on my paper. Let's see. We have emergency paper somewhere. Hang on a second. BRB.
Good morning, 1791 Victor is over at Long Beach requesting flight following over to Santa Monica today, please.
1791 Victor, you're still with Long Beach ground.
All right, let's turn her down just a little bit there. So yeah, I filled up my sheet I filled up my notebook, and so I have another notebook. We had so here we go. Previously, we were using Flight SimCon 2015, and every single page is full of, you know, chicken scratch gibberish and all that stuff from you can't see that, IFR flights. And now we have Flight SimCon 2016. Yep. So we'll see if we make this one last another year. All right, get rid of you. Punch that away. Okay, so we are today, .com 717, DCM 717. We're going to go SBP down to FUL. And we'll go smart. Nope, no, it's craft. What do I want to call it? Smart craft. Okay, so let's give them a call. San Luis Ground, .com 717, IFR Fullerton. Moment of truth.
.com 717, San Luis ground on request, standby.
Yay! It's always concerning to know if, like, my microphone's gonna work that first radio call. Like, ideally, you just do a radio check and off you'd go. But I'm not that smart.
.com 717, San Luis ground, clear to Fullerton Airport, non-departure fly runway heading, radar vector San Marcos, then as filed. Maintain 5,000, expect 1000 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.55, squawk 3417.
Clear to the Fullerton Airport, runway heading, radar vectors San Marcos, that's filed. 5,000 departure, 11,000 within 10. Departure 120.55, squawk 3417, .com 717.
.com 717, read back correct.
All right, let's turn that off now. So now we get to play with some of the new features. I'm so excited. We get to actually, like, mess with procedures and all that stuff. So there's a click spot right in the middle next to the airplane. Brings up the 2D view. All this stuff works in the 3D view as well. But we'll go to flight plan, and we will, let's see here, insert waypoint. And we're going to go first to, or from, I should say, KSBP. And then we're going to insert waypoint afterwards. And we're going to go to, oh God, RZS. RZS. After that, we're going to go to another waypoint. That's going to be Ventura, v2.0. After that, we're going to fly an airway. That's going to be the Victor 208 airway, exiting at Santa Catalina. It's in here somewhere. SXC. Where's XXC at? Why? I'm just completely missing it. Nope, 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 nope. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. SXC. Got it. And after that, we're going to fly direct to Seal Beach. Insert waypoint. SLI. And then after that, insert waypoint. We're going to go to KFUL. That already was way faster. Hey, we got a flight plan. That was actually pretty easy. All right, so that's done. Some of the other things that we care about, we're going to set the altitude. So let's go to IAS mode. And we can now, so this is cool too. You can click on this. Our climbing speed, let's see here. Cruise climb is 160 knots. So 160, enter. And we're going to go heading of runway heading. And so the runway heading here is going to be from 29er is 291. All right. That's good. And then we'll set our altitude. The altitude we want. Actually, we can click on the altitude as well. Go 5,000. And we're going to go to squawk code. Oh, you still can't. You can't cheat your way through that. 3417 code 3417. Lots of shortcuts that I'm definitely digging. I'm gonna go ahead and just start squawking altitude there. All right, so we got the IAS, we got the altitude 5,000, we got this code of 3417. We have our flight plan filed, and I think we're okay. I think we're good to go, right? I can't think of anything. If I had a checklist, I'm sure that I'd be able to think of something, but I can't think of anything else that we have to do. So let's go ahead and start sneaking out of here. We already have ground in 121.6, towers 124.0. We'll get that ready to go. 24.0. Okay, that's good. That's good. We need to get some weather stuff going. That's the official name for it, weather stuff. Let's see here. Okay. San Luis weather variable 3 knots, 10 mile visibility, overcast 700. 16 Celsius, the altimeter's 299.2. Okay, that's easy enough. Altimeter 2992. And we're good to go there. So we're on the Skyview. We've also got this guy on the Skyview as well. And yeah, all right. Next thing we want, flaps to takeoff. We'll pop outside here. And let's turn that down just a touch. Do a little flight control check. Full right rudder check. Full left rudder check. Left aileron check. Right aileron check. Full back check. Full forward check. All right, lights are good. And let's go ahead and skedaddle. We're at jet parking somewhere. Let me see where we're at. We're at the jet center. I don't know. We're southeast. We're southeast side of the field. I'm sure they'll be able to find us. Turn that up. All right. I should wear my track IR, but I don't feel like putting it on right now. San Luis ground, .com 717's the southeast side of the field with the weather ready for taxi.
.com 717, runway 29er taxi via Alpha.
29er via Alpha, .com 717. I think Chris is down there somewhere going to join
American
us.
216, contact Los Angeles
She's a
Center,
little loud.
133.55.
Too much trouble there. Bring that down a touch. All right.
San Francisco ground, good morning, Southwest 2447. Southwest 2447.
She's loud, everybody
spot
else is
3,
super quiet.
Information Alpha, taxi.
Call sign is .com 717, DCM 717. It's a real call sign
American
used by
216,
planes.
Los
I think that
Angeles
file
Center.
through flightplan.com.
Cross Beatty at
if I recall.
Flight level 240.
Anthony Plays, welcome aboard, sir. If I missed anybody. Bad Turbulence, welcome aboard. Yaw damper, there's no yaw damper. Is there? I don't know. I don't think there's a yaw damper we can turn on this, that we toggle on this plane. There probably is, but whatever. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Southwest 2447.
No, we'll turn the yaw damper once we're up in the air.
Ground, runway 1 left, taxi via Alpha Mike 1.
1 left via Alpha and Mike 1, Southwest 2447.
Okay. I thought that you could...
Ellie's ground, Salt River 27
No.
terminal, ready for taxi with the weather.
All right, 124.0 is tower, and then 120.55.
Say again.
20.55.
America 216, flight level
This thing doesn't climb quite as quickly as the doesn't quite as quickly as the E1000, but it definitely does have some power.
Ellie's ground, Salt 727 at the terminal, ready for taxi with weather.
All right. My iPad just talked to me. Approaching runway 29. Thank you, iPad. Running lights, strobe lights. That's good. Fuel auto select. We're good on the fuel. Okay. San Luis Tower, .com 717 is holding short runway 29er.
.com 717, San Luis Tower, wind variable at 3, runway 29, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 29er, .com 717. All right, 29er, clear to the left.
Ground, Salt 727 at the terminal, ready for
Clear to the
taxi
right.
with weather.
Salt 727, runway 29, taxi via Alpha.
29 via Alpha for Salt 727.
Okay. Thank you, iPad. Runway 29 is identified. We are, oh God, when are we rotating? 80 knots we rotate. We're climbing out 160 knots. Here we go. And engines are stable. There's takeoff power. Airspeed's alive. There's rotation speed right there. I recall this thing hesitates to get off the ground.
San Francisco Tower,
Here's
good
coming up.
morning, Southwest 2447, short of 1 left, ready for departure.
Southwest 2447, San Francisco Tower, wind 230 at 9er, runway 1 left, clear for takeoff.
1 left,
Let's give her a little trim there.
2447.
.com 717, contact Santa Barbara departure.
Departure 717. Take care. All right, let's nose her down, get some speed now. Santa Barbara departure. .com 717. 1,300 for 5,000.
.com 717, Santa Barbara departure, radar contact. Climb maintain 8,000, reaching 3,000, turn left direct San Marcos.
Climb maintain 8,000 and direct San Marcos upon reaching 3,000. .com 717. All right. Pull the power back a touch. Make sure we don't smoke the engines here. After takeoff, gear is up, lights are out, flaps are up. Landing light is out. Go ahead and turn the fuel auto select on. Wait until 3,000 feet, and then we'll make a left turn direct to San Marcos.
And that was Southwest 3818. Southwest 3818, runway clearance clear to Las Vegas McCarran International Airport. Van Nuys 3 departure, Daggett transition as filed. Climb maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 27010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency
All right, there's the
134.2,
turn.
squawk 1502.
We are definitely in the soup. Make a big sweeping 180. I don't even know what the outside temperature is. I'm assuming we're okay here.
Southwest 3818.
I have no idea what the temp gauge is on this thing. Things that we should have checked before we left the ground, probably. I'm sure we'll be okay. There we go. Look at that. Isn't she majestic? Let's keep that turn going here direct to
Mitsubishi
San
734
Marcos.
Tango Delta, San Luis ground. Get
734 Tango Delta, we know who that is.
On departure, fly runway heading, radar vectors.
Good old Chris Stewart. Holdsworthy, welcome aboard, sir. Co-op, welcome aboard.
Departure frequency 120.55, squawk 3712. Hold to
Roll that sucker out. RZS, we will go direct
717,
to
contact Los Angeles Center 135.5.
135.5, .com 717.
Southwest 2447, contact NorCal
Oh,
departure.
shit. We were cleared 8,000.
American 216, contact Los Angeles
Forgot
Center
about that.
134.65.
5.5. Yeah, so I leveled off at 8,000 or 5,000 because I forgot to put the new altitude in. Oops. So now we got a little bit of a power climb going. We bring our speed back here. Los Angeles Center, .com 717, 6,700, 8,000.
Southwest 2447, NorCal departure, radar contact, climb maintain flight level 190.
We are direct. We'll go ahead and go to nav mode.
.com 717, Los Angeles Center, climb and maintain 1000, Santa Barbara altimeter 2991.
1,991, .com 717.
American 216, Los Angeles Center, Las Vegas altimeter 2978, cross
Having the
Fuzzy,
choppiness
maintain
again.
16,000.
I'm not sure what causes it.
Mitsubishi 4 Tango Delta, go ahead.
This is what we had earlier, or this is what we had on the Epic when we were flying out to Aspen. Like it just got kind of like choppy and not
Mitsubishi
great,
4 Tango Delta, back
and
correct.
then
Expect
eventually just got better. So I'm not sure what's going on, but you know, whatever. We'll live with it for now. Flight time's about 40 minutes. Our estimated time right now is an hour, but once we get up and we start speeding up, that'll come down. Cook the engines a little bit there, not a big deal. Let's see here. Let's come on down here. Go map. Map menu items.
901 Victor, the runway assignment was runway 25 left at Delta. You've already crossed that intersection.
We'll just leave VORs on for now.
30. Are you able to make a 180 there?
Flight plan. I'm very impressed with how easy this thing is to manage.
901 Victor, no worries. Just let me know when you're holding short. Contact tower.
I'm not impressed with what's going on with my frames right now. I mean, I don't know if it's a result of the airplane or if it's a result of something that is going on with the sim. But whatever.
Mitsubishi 14 Delta, runway
We'll deal with it, I guess.
Alpha.
I just hope that it's, like, I hope that it's not slowing me up. All right, there's 11,000 feet. We will level off. That is going to be our cruise altitude. So we'll level off, let her speed up here. I blame SkyMax. It actually may very well be SkyMax. I'm going to have to do some troubleshooting on this one later, probably. It doesn't come across too bad on the Twitch stream, but I bet on YouTube it will. Alaska Pilot Dream, good to see you, man. We just took off out of San Luis. We're flying down to Fullerton. Some weird things going on with.
It's a left turn, direct San Marcos.
Weird things going on with the plane here from the sim. It's cool though. SID stars are in the Victory. Yes, we don't have any SID stars that we're flying, but they are in the plane. Airways and approaches and all that stuff are in there as well. So we'll probably end up programming an approach just based on what the weather looks like right now. But we'll see what happens once we get a little closer. Exterminator, welcome aboard, sir. Do you know if the Skyview is going to get added to the other planes like the DA-42? I know which planes are going to get it. I don't know which planes have been announced. I know that they have come out and said the DA-42 would not be getting it.
3.7.
It's a safe assumption that anything that has a Skyview will probably get an updated Skyview. And I believe they showed off a GTN unit running in the Panthera, the Pipstrel, whatever that plane is called.
Southwest 2447 Oakland Center, climb maintain flight level 370.
There's other planes that will be getting this thing. Do I have the HD mesh version 3? No, sir.
727, contact Los Angeles
I'm running
Center
a stock mesh.
135.5.
Let's try to get our GoPro camera here. It's a good one right there. I like that. I like that one. 260 knots. I'm okay with that speed. What does that give us over the ground? 306 and or 307 true and 317 over the ground right now. That is acceptable.
Los Angeles Center, 727 is leaving 6,400 for 8,000.
The TN Undertaker, welcome, sir. First live stream, watch most on YouTube. Well, good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. First, we've got a quick little flight.
Papa Whiskey, Santa Maria ground.
Quick little flight down to Fullerton, and then we're gonna head up to Vegas afterwards. Aviation in my heart asks, "Where is the wine?" No wine this afternoon.
Then as filed.
Catstrator's having a little bit of a rough morning from too many cocktails last night. Ethan Seal too, welcome aboard, sir. My day is going pretty well. I'm having a good time here. As usual, I was on the fence about streaming, but I'm glad that I did.
0.55, squawk 5265.
The iPads for charts. I've got ForeFlight. I don't have a way of showing you guys right now, but I got ForeFlight running on here at the moment. So I'm sampling ForeFlight to see how I feel about it, and I can honestly say that I really like it. But I'm going to use it for charts and whatnot. And I've also got Navigraph charts too that I can load, but those don't have great coverage at some of these smaller airports. So yeah. Air Portugal XP, welcome aboard, sir. I have seen your email. I have not had a chance to implement any of those changes yet, though. But I will take a peek at them at some point. Skipjack 95, good to see you, man. S1MS, welcome aboard, sir. We got Chevy flying with us, and we've also got Heli Pilot 7s flying with us back there in the Mitsubishi. I'm not even sure what Chevy's in. I forgot to tweet that I was live. We should do that.
Door 7 Papa Whiskey.
You missed the first takeoff.
However, amendment to the initial altitude,
you can still
6,000,
catch this rest
departure.
And the second. I forgot to tweet that I was going live. I think everybody knew it.
Victor.
Well, we'll do that anyway. All right. Things have smoothed out a little bit there. Actually, things have smoothed out significantly now, so I don't know. It's kind of weird. Maybe it's. I think some of that performance stuff might be a little bit of an AMD problem too.
1105.
Traffic out there about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Pirate HD is waiting at Fullerton. Awesome, dude. Chaz Watkins says the flight plan is free and has most of the features of full flight. Yeah, I know, but the UI is kind of a big deal, man. Like being able to get around the UI real easily is one of those things that I'm after. I'm evaluating ForeFlight right now. I'm going to evaluate Flight Plan Go once my trial for ForeFlight runs out, and then I'm going to make my decision from there as to which to continue with. And I'll be sure to let you guys know what we decide. Look at that, man. That looks really good today.
.com 717, traffic 12 o'clock. 3 miles opposite direction. Altitude indicates 10,500. Type unknown.
We have that traffic in sight, 717. Where's he go? Uh-oh. Oh, it's going to be real close. It's going to be close, but we're not going to hit him. Boy, that little Cessna's way the hell up there. Zoom. Was that a Cessna? Was that a person, or I'm sure that was a drone? No, that was actually a person. I think that was John Fly.
Southwest 3818. Survey ground, runway 1 and
John
5.
Fly climbed the hell out of that Cessna.
Alpha. Cross runway 8 at Alpha.
Oh dear. Owl Mob Slayer. AOW Moab Slayer. Good to see you, man. This is the epic victory. Yes, sir. Sergeant Sabotage, welcome aboard, sir. Camera, welcome aboard. Haven't seen you for a while. Happy Saturday, my friend.
American 216, contact Las Vegas approach 125.
The only time a Cessna will look that fast. Yeah, no kidding. What subscription do I have for ForeFlight? I have the trial right now. The 1 month trial. Hybrid HD asks, when is the next stream? Because this one's too boring. The next stream will probably be next Friday. I should say the next Flight Sim stream will be next Friday. As far as other games, we might sprinkle some other stuff in this weekend.
Santa Barbara altimeter 291, reaching 3,000, turn left, direct San Marcos.
The Diamond Oreo, welcome aboard, sir. Happy Saturday. Ham Sandwich, good to see you, Marshall. Welcome aboard, sir. If you guys aren't following Ham Sandwich on YouTube, you should be. Marshall, post a link to your channel, man.
Misspoke. Climb maintain 8,000.
Decline that. I want to talk to that person. I don't know who it is.
American 216.
Welcome aboard, sir. It's good to see you. Flat. Good to see you, buddy.
Via the Sunset 3
Will be 11. Happy Saturday to you, sir.
For the RNAV runway 19
Flip the plane to fly. I don't know. X-Plane had the Epic. Yeah, it's a nice plane, dude. It's good stuff. It's not only does X-Plane have the Epic, but it's been recently updated with new features. And as I mentioned earlier, we're going to give away a copy of this afternoon. I'm not usually big on giveaways, but Aerobask has offered a copy of this plane to give away on stream today. So when we make the turn in Fullerton, we're going to give away a copy. I don't know how to do giveaways, but we're gonna figure it out together, guys. As awkward as it'll be. Nice quick flight here. What are we coming up on? Let's see here. Back. Map. Nope. Items. Airports. Santa Barbara here off to our right. Of course, it's going to be drowning in a layer of clouds.
901 Victor, check your squawk codes. 3567, contact SoCal departure.
Did I get this off the X-Plane store? Yes, sir. Bought it from xplane.org.
Affirmative.
Flying Drill said he just bought it. Sorry, man. I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, but I don't have a good way of doing all the giveaway stuff. I'm not very good at that, you know. I don't. I'll be honest with you. I don't particularly like giveaways. They're generally not my thing, but because Aerobask offered a copy for free, we're gonna give one away. They've also offered up a copy of the E1000 and the Pipistrel Panthera that we'll give away down the road. But it'll be the same sort of impromptu thing. Silver Bird Actual, welcome aboard, sir. Happy Friday or Saturday to you. Happy Saturday. Moab Slayer, this is X-Plane 10. X-Plane 10. Go grab the demo. Check it out. It's a good sim. Let's see here. All right, now we got Santa Barbara off of our right. Put it right down there.
Central Center, species 734, tagging Alpha 6,400, climbing 8.
I love this. I love these planes, man. This is me kissing a little bit of ass here, but I love the work that Aerobask has been doing. I think the E1000 is a phenomenally good plane and cannot wait for it to get the update that this thing just got. And I think that this is a very good plane too. Steve099, welcome aboard, sir. I'm running 10.50. I think I'm running 1050 R3, whatever the latest beta version is on Steam. Luxembourg, yeah, welcome aboard, sir. So it's X-Plane for the win. Chaz Watkins, we are using SkyMax, yes, and the real weather connector.
Tower 11406, runway 15, clear for takeoff.
Hybrid HD says it's his birthday in a week and a half. Well, congratulations, sir. Happy birthday. 1 year wiser.
American 216, can you take the approach?
X-Plane Aviation, I said hi to you.
You frustrated from Hammock.
Welcome aboard, X-Plane Aviation. When does 1050 come out? I have no idea. When it's ready. Mayhem for the win. Good to see you, man. Happy Saturday, sir. ArbVL. Good to see you, buddy. Making some VFR flight. Yeah, we're not going to get any VFR anytime soon. I think SoCal is pretty much completely marine layer clouds right now. Sorry, X-Plane Aviation. I did miss you earlier, didn't I? Well, yeah, I'm gonna most likely use Nightbot to do the giveaway stuff, and that's how we'll roll. I already know. I know what I'm doing, guys. We got this. What could possibly go wrong, right? Nightbot has been silently sitting in this channel for a couple of weeks now, with nigh a thing to do.
Americans 216 contact Las
Except
Vegas
watch
135.5.
and wait.
Correction, that's 135.0.
Let's see here.
American 216, correction on frequency.
John flies Cessna, can't keep up. Yeah, dude. We're doing 325 knots over the ground right now. JF Crampert, good to see you, buddy. Finally get to catch me live. Well, welcome aboard, sir. Happy Saturday or Sunday to you.
American 216, Las Vegas approach.
Saturday. No, it is Saturday. God damn it. Okay, guys. I need to drop this 1 second here. I need to open something that I can't show you. So stand by. Okay, we're good.
Southwest, correction, assault.
I had to open my password file.
Traffic
And I don't want you to see my usernames or my accounts.
11:30 maybe, and mile and a half, same direction. Altitude indicates 9,500. Type unknown.
Insight for 727.
Okay. Guess
Southwest
two-factor.
2447, contact Oakland Center 121.25.
I need to get logged into my Twitch account via Nightbot so I can do this.
Southwest 3818, contact Lost correction, SoCal departure.
Into this computer. What do I think about Fly Tampa Schiphol? I have no idea. I've never flown there. I've never used it. No clue. Dayless man, good to see you, man.
Southwest 3818, SoCal departure. Radar
This is the victory.
contact.
This is a jet.
Turn right heading 340 vector lane.
Single engine jet.
Climb and maintain
Shooting the air out the back like that. Pretty quick. It's a little faster. It's like 50 knots faster than the E1000.
Good afternoon.
I know two-factor is secure, but I don't need to show my password file that has a list of all of the usernames and accounts that I have on the internet. That's more like that nobody needs to see that but me. Give us your phone number. Yeah, okay.
Your 901 Victor, just a heads up. If you continue turning northbound, you're going to be headed straight for the surface area of the Bravo. There is no going underneath.
Okay, I think we got this figured out. Anyway.
If you want to transition through the Bravo, I'd suggest either the mini route would be appropriate.
Mr.
Or if you wanted to go
DQ2U,
around
welcome
the east
aboard,
side,
sir.
you'd have to pretty much make a 180.
Here for the fourth time.
And go on
Awesome,
the
man.
outside of Long Beach and stay
At some
below
point, you can just stop
roughly
counting, right?
2,000, once you get north of LA.
Oh, that's sweet, sweet water. I don't trust you guys. No, I don't trust anybody. Dude, I don't even trust my... Okay, real talk time.
Maybe a left turn
I won't even
heading
give my
020
wife any access to my accounts.
to, get
I won't
on
give her the pin
radio,
on my phone.
and that'll keep
I
you
won't give her my
clear
email.
of
I won't give her any of my
surface,
passwords.
Bravo airspace.
I don't give passwords to anybody. I don't trust anybody when it comes to security, because even if you don't know that even if you don't know or you're not trying to get somebody compromised, it's still possible to have an account compromised by somebody who is just lax on security or unaware or any other number of things. So
Los Angeles Center,
save your passwords. Don't give away your passwords ever. Just saying. Pee Wee Sweden says 172 viewers. What's the official record? I think the official record's a little over 300. When the 727 version 2 came out, we had Nick plugged me in a big email blast. I think we had close to 300 people at one point that dropped in here. But yeah, I mean, whatever. The numbers are the numbers. I have ways of evaluating the channel that go beyond how many people are sitting here to time live. But I'm happy to see everybody here. Happy to see everybody around. Rennie Drop, I'm happy to see you too, man. Happy Saturday, buddy. Hoping you have them in digital will should anything happen to you. Yeah, we're working on that.
It's 100-100.
We are working on that. Dazing says, my wife agrees to not giving that information to my girlfriend either. Yes. Good call. X-Plane pilots, we're flying, we're going to fly over Ventura here in a secking. Well, we just...
Southwest 3818, Los
we
Angeles
just
Center,
flew out of San
maintain
Luis,
flight level 230.
and now we're flying down to Fullerton. So that's the route. We're going out over the water here in a second, and then we'll crank ourselves around and head back towards land. It is starting to clear up, though.
Santa Barbara departure, radar contact.
How do I rate the FlyJSim Q400? It's cheap, and it's basic, and it flies well. If you pair it with XFMC, it works pretty well. You can fly it on PilotEdge. It does a decent job. Take that as you will. I would rather fly the Majestic Q400. Put it that way. Do I know of any good Yuma scenery? I do not. I have some scenery, but that was it was kind of unfinished, and it was given to me as a courtesy, but I'm not allowed to distribute it. So I do not know of any good Yuma scenery. You can make your own. There's plenty of tutorials out there for putting together Lego brick scenery and doing it yourself.
Reaching 7,000, reduced speed to 210.
Yes, I've heard the Boston Tower guy more than a few times. George Pilot, welcome aboard, sir. George asks if there's any weather. I think it's all starting to burn away now. But Fullerton right now is variable 3 knots, 10-mile visibility, overcast 2,700. Not sure. I'm imagining we're going to get the GPS approach, but I'm not entirely sure at the moment. Kind of depends on what she wants to do with us. I don't know how low she can get us. She can probably get us down to 2,700 feet, get us around Los Alamitos and whatnot. But I don't know. We'll see what we end up getting. But it does look like the marine layer is starting to burn off. Definitely not nearly as cloudy down here as it was, and whatnot. So yeah, we'll see. It's the long and short of it. For the time being, we'll turn out to sea. We'll see the sea. You see the sea. I see the sea. We all see the sea. P26 Fat Cat, he sees the sea. Welcome aboard, sir. Somebody else from the Louisiana area. X-Load, good to see you, man. Happy Saturday. FSC Tony B is in the house. Welcome aboard, sir. I think Jack says he wants to redo the Q400, but it'll likely be a while. He's working on that 707 right now. Flash 23. I'm ready for the hurricane that's going to hit us. I think the hurricane's largely going to miss us up here in the Boston area. I think it's going to graze us. Hopefully, at least. I mean, we really could use the rain, truly. So I would be not at all disappointed if it did hit us a little bit, because we desperately need some rain up here. Tristan TL, welcome aboard, sir. Good to see you as well.
American 216.
More people to join, less chance of winning the giveaway. Somebody tweeted out. I have no idea. Aviator 757, welcome aboard, sir. Happy Saturday to you. Tristan TL's here for the first time. Well, I'm happy to see you, man. I'm expecting that we're going to start getting a frequency change and some descent instructions soon. But we will see. Usually about the time that we start approaching Santa Catalina is when they want to start bringing us down. And we might even get a shortcut on the way, too. John Fly says, what is a VOR? It's a little thing on the ground that shoots off stuff. Hey, Pilot Don, good to see you, man. Yeah, no kidding, Don. I hope everything's okay with you guys down there. My understanding is that the owner of the org store lost some power last night up near Tallahassee, so I'm guessing you guys got hit pretty good. Joe Herty, evening to you as well. Afternoon, actually, 1:15 here. It's good to see you, man. Trucker Lee, welcome aboard, sir. I know how Squirrel does his giveaways. He's got some special software.
Southwest 3818.
Wayne 7154. Happy Saturday, sir. We're gonna use Nightbot. Don't worry about it. We'll get to the giveaway. Free airplanes for everybody. Not really. Free airplanes for one person.
Contact Los Angeles Center 135.5.
Probably not from a hat. The only way to be in the giveaway is to be here when we do it. The only way you can be eligible. We'll be on the ground in roughly 20 minutes. And we'll do, we'll give a copy of the plane away shortly after that.
Climb 18, flight level 200.
200,
Southwest 3818, Los Angeles Center, climb 18, flight level 270.
Nightmare Fred, no problem, man. I appreciate you sending over the beer. It's just an extra button for me to have to click to do stuff with that. And actually, I think that does it automatically. But when you do e-checks through PayPal, there's a whole different process that things have to go through because they have to wait for it to clear. Whereas a credit card is immediate authorization, or even a debit card, I think, is immediate. Heli Pilot says, do we have anyone here who has Lua scripting experience? I would imagine anybody who's done airplane work in X-Plane has some experience. Chris, I might be able to help you out if you, depending on what you've got questions on. I definitely know how to code. B26 Fat Cat enjoyed my lengthy flight to Aspen. Enjoyed watching me slowly lose my mind for the duration of that flight as I was desperately trying to stave off sleep for hours. It was a good time on Sunday though. Like that Aspen event was damn cool. But I will say I was freaking zombie mode. Oh, I see. I just got another e-check thing. What's going on? Uh-oh. Well, somebody else just donated. Somebody just donated. And I'm waiting on the funds to clear, and I think that because of that, the message is not going to show up. So if you just donated, say hello. You know who you are. You know how much it was. I appreciate it. Cheers to you, my friend. What PC do I use for these sims? I run the specs are down below. I run this on a 4790K at 4.7 gigahertz, 32 gigs of RAM, and an AMD RX 480.
American 216, after having contact, Las Vegas Tower, 118.75.
Flying a Malaga right now, testing out the new Aerosoft scenery. Yeah, that stuff looks pretty good.
33.7.
32.7 so long, probably.
There's that Papa Whiskey, it's 33.7.
My i7 is liquid cooled, yes. I have a Corsair H110, I want to say. One of the big double fan, like big radiator cooling blocks.
American 216, Las Vegas Tower, wind variable 4, runway
What time do you call this?
.com 717, contact circle approach 127.4.
127.4, .com 717. 27.4.
We're 187 Papa Whiskey, Oakland Center.
All right, Fullerton weather. Winds are variable 3 knots, 10 mile visibility, overcast 2700, altimeter's 29901. All right. SoCal approach, .com 717's 11,000 with the Fullerton weather.
.com 717, SoCal approach, Catalina altimeter 294, turn left heading 070, Victor Fullerton Airport, descend and maintain 7,000.
94 on the altimeter, left turn 070, vectors to Fullerton, down to 7,000, .com 717. All right, so let's get the turn in first. Bring this sucker to 070. They're going to give us the shortcut right there. Put that into heading mode. We want to go down to 7,000 feet. And we are going to need to slow ourselves down a little bit here, so we'll pull them throttles back. Bring ourselves under 250 knots as we approach 10,000 feet. We'll go to vertical speed mode. And we'll start going down. About 14, we can do probably 1,500 feet per minute down. We'll just yank that throttle back, get ourselves on 250 knots, and that'll be our descent speed. We're getting vectors to the airfield, not necessarily vectors for a visual approach. So I think the next center will give us the approach to expect. Or the next approach controller, I should say. there's 10,000 feet. We have, what do we have? 904 on the altimeter. U2994, enter. All right. If you press the funk key on the radio, it shortens the kilohertz frequency by one. Oh my God! Crazy Diamond, you are the winner of everything. I don't care what we're doing. You are the freaking winner, dude. Thank you so much for that tip. That thing has been annoying me so much. Victor S14A, good to see you, man. I should sell my old GPU and give it away on stream. I use the old graphics card actually in the streaming PC. So I'm using the NV encoder to do the YouTube broadcast encoding. So that's rendering at 1080p 10 megabits and shipping that off to YouTube, while the CPU on the second machine is rendering 720/30 and shipping that to Twitch. So I'm actually I put that graphics card to use. That was kind of the plan all along. Okay. What is the altitude? What is the altitude at this Bravo
Southwest
that we're underneath?
3818, cross Mason at maintain flight level 240.
VFR section. There we go. All right. So we're going to be underneath the Bravo here in a few minutes. So we need to pull our speed back to 200 knots now. I don't have a good way of... Here, I'll show you here. So we're in this path right here. We're inside of a Bravo section right now, but we're about to fly under the 8,000 foot shelf here.
America 216,
yeah, shelf.
Today?
So when we're underneath a Bravo, we need to be 200 knots or less. So we need to bring our speed down before we hit this.
Turn off at Victor. Join Whiskey to Golf Charlie. Cross. Actually, no crossing needed. And monoground point 1. Have a great afternoon.
7,000 feet. Bringing that speed down. This is one of those things you're not likely to get called out on, but you should be at least attentive of. Yeah, that was the tip of the month for sure. That would have been nice to have last week when I was doing frequency changes out the wazoo. It's all good. All right, there's 200 knots. No problem, Chevy. Zverse! Welcome aboard, sir. Happy Saturday. You should fly the BEA 146. There's not a good 146 for X-Plane. There is a 146 that exists, but it doesn't have an FMC. It's kind of, as a whole, maybe a little questionable. Jay Langella, happy Saturday, sir. Welcome aboard. Hello from Boston. Polish Agent Buddha. Glad to finally catch you from North Attleboro. Let me catch you live from North Attleboro. Welcome aboard, sir. I have some friends down in the North Attleboro area. But, yeah, fellow New Englander, man. Welcome aboard. Does the MFD show terrain? It does not. That would be a nice thing to have, but currently it does not do terrain. I still have no idea how cold it is outside, or how to find that piece of information. Oh, it didn't.
Excuse me.
Oh, the fuel tank didn't auto switch. So the fuel auto selector appears to be broken.
572 Delta X-ray, Fullerton ground, runway 24.
Let me write that down.
Taxi via Bravo.
So there's supposed to be a fuel tank auto selector that switches every 10 minutes or every 5 minutes between fuel tanks. We have 60 gallons in the left tank, 106 gallons in the right tank. I don't think that worked. So we'll probably have to file a bug report and make sure we watch that a little closer on the next flight.
Zocalo Bridge, Catalina, altimeter 2994. Turn left, heading 070.
Why don't I fly the 748 more? The 748 is not great for short flights. And I fly mostly short flights, so that would be the reason. We'll probably get that one out soon-ish. That's on my list to...
717, contact Zocalo Bridge 128.1.
128.1, .com 717.
South 727, make the
28.
heading 080.
Oh my God, crazy!
080
You are a
for
freaking
727.
lifesaver, dude. SoCal approach. .com 717 7000 with the Fullerton weather.
.com 717, SoCal approach, dominant altimeter 2992, descend and maintain 4000, expect visual approach runway 24.
Matter 2 down to 4000. We'll expect a visual 24. .com 717. To 4000. Visual may be an optimistic approach, but we'll give it the benefit of the doubt there. Head on down, 200 knots. Keep that speed under 200, and 2992 on the altimeter. We're going to expect a visual for runway 24. And there's no glide slope or anything for us to back that up with. So what we will do is pop this up here, go to Fullerton. We're going to do direct to waypoint. We're going to put ourselves into... Okay, how do we do this? To bring you up here.
Number 2, Delta X-ray, right, close traffic.
What I want to do is figure out how to put this into HSI.
Southwest 3818, contacts Los
This may be a bit of a pipe dream, though.
0.65.
I'm sure that there's a way that we can do this.
0.7 Papa Whiskey, contact NorCal approach 127.15.
Maybe we can't. Maybe it doesn't support that at all. I don't think it does. What I would like to be able to do is basically have a straight line running out of Fullerton showing me the orientation of the runway, but
Center, Las Vegas,
don't think that's going to be
Cross
doable.
Claret, maintain 13,000.
TFR ahead. What do we got? Oh, we got the Disney World TFR. Good to know. Anyway, let's pay attention
Southwest 2447, contact Los Angeles Center 133.7.
here. Okay, so we're going to have Fullerton Tower coming up, I bet, next. And that is 19.1. 119.1.
And 187 Papa Whiskey, NorCal approach, San Francisco altimeter 2988.
Winter Squirrel, thanks for posting the link, man.
10,000.
Hello, Guitarist, welcome aboard, sir. Back from 2 months. 737 type rating flew the real thing first time last week. Can confirm IXCG model's exactly right. Well, that's awesome, dude. Congratulations, my friend. And welcome back.
Papa Whiskey, Roger.
Ah. Runway heading to Ops 1.
Turn left, heading 020, vector visual approach.
020, vector visual, .com 717.
Southwest 2447, Los Angeles Center. No worries. Cross value
020.
maintain flight level 240.
Let's get that
If
speed
unable,
up.
let me know.
Look out for our airport. I think that's Fullerton right there. Let me get the chart up here. Actually, that's not.
.com 717. Fullerton Airport, 10 o'clock, 10 miles, report in sight.
Got the beacon. All right, we're looking for .com 717. I got a slight beacon, but I've got IMC here, so I don't know that this is going to necessarily happen. Fullerton's reporting overcast 2100, 2700.
7,000 weather in Fullerton.
Sol 727, SoCal approach, dominant altimeter 2992. Thanks for the weather. Expect visual approach runway 24.
Look at visual 24 for Salt 727.
.com 717, maintain 3000.
3000, 717. 3000.
091 Victor, contact SoCal approach 135.2.
Should be right there. I think that's it.
SoCal departure 15.2 for what's
Not comfortable calling it though, because we're still kind of in the soup.
.com 717, Fullerton Airport now at your 10 o'clock and 6.5 miles.
And we're negative on the field. We're still in a layer of clouds. Stockholm 717. Ah, we got it. And SoCal approach. Stockholm 717 has the field.
Looking at the weather, looks like we just had an update. Overcast at 2,700, which precludes any visual approaches. Maintain 3,000 and expect a Victor's localizer runway 24 approach.
Okay, we've actually got the field now, Stockholm 717.
Stockholm 717, roger, clear, visual approach runway 24.
Clear for the visual 24, Stockholm 717.
Autopilot disconnect.
All right.
Yeah, SoCal,
Sort of in the soup.
727. Could we get the,
Maybe this
RNAV
isn't
24?
super legal. Let's go 1 notch of flaps.
2 Delta X-ray, no worries. Runway 24 cleared for the option.
Okay, there's the field over there.
Stockholm 717, contact Fullerton Tower, 119.1.
19.1, Stockholm 717.
Southwest 2447, roger.
That fuel imbalance is causing me some grief here.
80s and maintain flight level 240.
Alright.
South 727, you said the RNAV runway 24 approach. South 727, roger.
Fullerton Tower, Stockholm 717's visual 24. Hey, we have scenery there. What do you know?
Approaching waypoint.
Stockholm 717, Fullerton Tower, wind variable at 3. You'll be number 2 behind a Skyhawk, turning short, final remaining the pattern, runway 24, clear to land.
Little end number 2, we have traffic inside, Stockholm 717.
Gear down.
Well, that was unexpected.
Your 2 Delta X-ray, stop and go, unable.
Yeah, can we request low approach 2 Delta X-ray?
Your 2 Delta X-ray, even better. That is part of the option. Runway 24,
Okay.
low approach.
He's short final
Low
still.
approach 2 Delta X-ray.
We're going to come out and do a little S-turn here before we turn final.
Salt 727, center maintain 4,000.
Okay.
1,000.
He just did his low approach. So here's our base turn.
Southwest 2447, contact Los Angeles Center 134.65.
All right, final approach checklist. Gear is down. 3 green. Flaps are full.
Southwest 3818, contact
Lights
Los
are set.
Angeles, correction, Las Vegas.
Runways in
approach
sight. Clearance has been received.
125.9er.
That traffic is now clear of the runway. So we're good. That maybe wasn't the most legal of approaches that we could have done there, but hey, we did it. We got through. Nobody has to file a NASA report.
500.
NTSB is not involved. Any landing you can walk away from, they say.
For Tango Delta, that approved. When you come back, contact Circle Approach 127.4.
If I remember, this thing's a little bonkers when you land it. A little bit of trim there. Not helping the fact that I've got that big-ass fuel imbalance to deal with.
50, 40, 30, 20.
Southwest 2447, Los Angeles Center, Las Vegas altimeter 2979,
Oh,
cross
crap.
Fuzzy at maintain 16,000.
Fullerton Tower 572 Delta X-ray midfield.
Nora 2 Delta
Slow down!
X-ray runway
Stop!
24, clear for the
Stop!
option.
24 clear for the option 2 Delta
Oh
X-ray.
no!
Stockholm 717.
Right off the end of the runway.
When you want to get it slowed down, you can exit when able and taxi to parking, your preference.
Okay. Exit enable, taxi to parking, your frequency, Stockholm 717.
Southwest 3818, plus altimeter 2979.
Brakes- brakes ineffective.
Arrival, expect visual approach, runway 25 left.
I think we needed a little bit more runway.
0.7 Papa Whiskey, contact NorCal approach 133.905.
Taxi to airport via interloop. Yeah, no kidding.
Salt 727, turn left.
All right.
030.
We're gonna run up here to the transient parking other side of these assholes. All right, flaps are up. Landing lights off. Strobe off. Well, That happened. I floated it down the runway, and that was the wrong idea. I forgot how short this runway is, and how unwilling this plane is to stop. That's what happens when you have no reversers, no beta mode, no spoilers.
6,000, expect ILS right to be left approach.
You basically don't stop. I need to park in front of the hangar of shame. Yeah, it's all right. I have a permanent fixture at the hangar of shame.
Tower 572 Delta X-ray, just passing the threshold. Got some fence damage at the other end of the runway.
Oh dear. All right, let's go and turn that off now. Find ourselves a nice parking spot. Then we'll figure out how this whole Nightbot thing works. There's going to be some other traffic coming in here pretty soon too, so we'll be able to check them out. Yep, that happened. When things go wrong, the story of Catstrator and his flying, or virtual flying career. All right. So power's off. Depressurize, trim, autopilot, fuel, auto select, starter gen comes off, igniter can come off, fuel pump can come off, leave the avionics on, beacon navs, taxi, stall, pitot heat, ice detection, all that stuff off, up to the closed button. Engine can come off, we'll go ahead and leave the avionics, battery, and all that good stuff on. And we'll have them come out and connect the ground power unit for us. Because we're gonna be sitting here for a little bit, and we don't want our batteries to run out. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fullerton Airport. Local time is, it's like 10:37, I want to say, maybe? Yeah. So we touched down about 1,500 to 2,000 feet past the threshold there, and then desperately tried to slow the plane down. Down we went, down we went, down we went, until we went right off the end, and then we taxied back. We're fine. No problems at all, right, guys? Oh dear. Yep. Anyway, yeah. So here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna figure out how to give this thing away. So that's what we got to do. We got Chevy coming in on. Oh, Chevy's gonna put a -8 in here. That'll be interesting. And Chris is gonna come in here. Chris, I have no problem with the MU2. So we got a couple guys that are coming in here to land. We'll keep an eye out for them while we do this. But we're gonna give this plane away because that's what we do. This giveaway is sponsored by Aerobask. They have graciously offered up a copy of the Epic Victory version 2. The only thing I ask is that be polite. If you have a copy of the plane, you don't need another one, and I can't give you another one. So don't enroll if you don't have if you already have a copy. If you don't have X-Plane, you probably shouldn't enroll either, but I can't force that on you. So let's see how this thing works. I'm gonna give you a keyword, and that keyword is going to allow you to, I don't know, sign up, whatever. So we're gonna do hashtag. We're gonna do exclamation point incursion. Actually, it's gonna be excursion. So clear that. So you must be following the channel. I mean, that goes without saying. If you're not following the channel, I'm not going to give the plane to you. That's pretty much how it goes. So let's bring this thing over here. I don't even know how this thing works. So it's going to be hashtag excursion, and I think you can just like type that in now, and that should work. I don't know. Give me a shot here. Here, FSC Tony B tried. How does this thing even work? Wait, hang on a second. Guys, how do I give this thing away? No. It's supposed to... Wait, let's not do this yet. Don't... Oh, God. Here we go. Okay, well. I see the numbers tallying up. I don't know if that's actually, like, excursion's actually working or not. But we'll go with it. Okay, well, there's people that are becoming eligible. So there's people that are becoming eligible. We're gonna let this run for a few minutes here. And while we're letting that run, please don't spam the channel. I think you hit roll once everybody's in it. That's what I'm thinking too. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna let that run for a few minutes, guys. We'll be back. We'll be back in a few minutes. If you were not here, you can't have the plane. If you're not following, you can't have the plane. Otherwise, we'll give the thing away. We're gonna see a couple of guys coming in to land. I'm gonna step away, grab myself a drink, get a little tinkle. We'll be back in about 5 minutes, and we'll do it up. So yeah, be back in a few minutes. Hang on. It's exclamation point excursion. Hey Dave, I saw you just sent me something. Yeah, don't spam the command. Otherwise Dave will time you out. Hey Dave, I saw you sent me a link, man. Can you send it on Skype? I don't have a way to get at Twitch chat from where I'm at right now. All right. I think we're good. Let's see if we can figure this thing out. All right, so there's 159 people apparently that entered, is what I'm seeing. And I think if I hit this button right here. Will be 11. Following since April 6, 2016. Will be 11. Let me write your name down. If you're in the channel, say hello, please. Will be 11. Say hello. I'm assuming he's in here. We'll give it a second. Twitch lag and all. Oh, will be 11. Say hello, say something, acknowledge. It's gonna be awfully embarrassing if you don't say anything. Is he here? He's here. I know he's here. He had to have entered at some point. Rigged election, I know, man, right? I see him in the chat. He probably stepped away. All right, so Will's in the chat. Will's here. We'll grab him in here in a few minutes. Nah, I'm not gonna do the whole thing where we don't give it away because whatnot. I can see him in the channel. He obviously typed the command, so I'm gonna send him a message. We'll be 11 if you're here, buddy. We'll get in touch with you. Please do say something, though, so I don't feel quite so bad about this whole thing. Yeah, it's a pretty cheap plane, man. It's like 30 bucks. It's worth grabbing. All right, I'll leave that over there. He is present though. He's in the channel. I see him in the user list. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah, he's repairing the fence probably. Yeah. All right. So that's that. I'll send a message over to Will, and we'll get that all squared away. So we need to do another flight. So in a number of weeks, I'm not sure exactly when. Aerobask is also going to be updating their E1000 to have this new and improved dyno on Skyview. So I just told Lionel just told me from Aerobask that we're gonna give away a copy of that too. So in a couple of weeks, we're gonna give away a copy of the E1000. I'll it'll be sort of impromptu. You guys will know when it happens. And yeah, we'll do that here. We'll do that here soon. But I'll let you guys know when we fly that thing. So next time we fly the E1000, we'll give away a copy of that too. Hopefully that'll be version 2. Thanks to Aerobask. Thank you to Aerobask for supplying the plane for that giveaway. We got Chevy Rules coming in on final right now. We'll go ahead and wait for him while we do our planning. Dave. Thanks, Dave. Oh, you kill me, dude. You kill me. If I could easily get that over on the stream, I would totally... Actually, you know what? Oh, man. Hang on a second here. I'm going to try science. Twitch, assets... Before we get started on this next flight, I have to do this. Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? There it is. Add media file. Excursion. Yep. Perfect. All right. It's there. We're doing it. We'll be 11, dude. If you're here, Matt, you should send me a message. Otherwise, I'm going to feel real bad about this. All right. Excuse me there. Yeah, we got a winner. Okay. Let's do some flight planning. We need this window. And what we're going to do is we're going to fly from Fullerton, KFUL. I'm going to put this keyboard over here. Get that out of my way. Q400's on final. Yes, he is. Here he comes. Here comes Chevy Rules. In the... What is that? What plane is he going to show up in? He's showing up like an ATR or something. It's close. It's close. I bet he's able to get this thing stopped. That Q400... When he lands it like that, he's going to get it stopped. There was no grace and there was no finesse to that particular landing. That was all brutality. And he stopped it like 2,000 feet. I love it. Nice landing there, Chevy. Nice landing. Like, beautiful landing. We got Chris will be coming in next. Oops, crap, not you. All right, let's go back to flight planning. And we are going up to North Las Vegas. This is going to be a long flight, isn't it? Another plan. There we go. Half an hour, not too bad. Be about the same. We're gonna get up a lot higher this time, though. Okay, so let's go to PE aware. Let's see if there's anything that's been flown up there. KFUL. What is this? What is airport? KVGT. I doubt anybody has flown a route between these two airports before. No, didn't think so. Okay, so we want to... Here's a question. Can I do this? Can I do this in Flight? Let's see here. New flight plan. Clear all. There we go. KFUL to KVGT. And will they give me a route? That's not going to work for me. Okay, so let's look at departures. The Anaheim 7 departure, which we probably can't even fly. There's the KO5 departure too. Oh, the KO5 is arrival. I'm pretty sure we're not going to fly this thing. I think this is like turboprop only. Not authorized for turboprop or turbojet. Okay, so we can't even fly that. All right. So what we want to do then... Jesus Christ, what do we want to... How do we file this flight plan? I want to leave. I want to get out of here. Okay, how are we coming into North Las Vegas? That's the next... Clar, Fuzzy, Caddy, Luxor. Clar I know we can do. Caddy's no. Or that one's a no. Caddy's a no. Fuzzy's a no. So we're gonna fly the Clar 2 from Daggett. That's where we want to get to. Daggett. And we can get to Daggett via... I mean, basically just direct. I'm not even gonna file an interim fix here. I'm just gonna file direct Daggett. So you would do Seal Beach. Seal Beach direct Daggett? Would you? Keith! Good to see you, man. So here's what we're gonna file. We're gonna file Seal Beach. I'm just gonna do Seal Beach direct Daggett. Because there's no... we could follow the Victor Airway, or we could just do this. So Seal Beach direct Daggett, Clar 2 arrival. We're not even gonna do the Anaheim 7. Because we can't. That's not for us. Hey, Chris came in. We missed the landing, though. Sorry, Chris. Nice HD CSL right there. Gonna park in right next to us. Yeah, I know, Keith. I gotta. It's like AirServe or something. Keith, we'll chat about that at some point. Because I want to be able to do that. This whole thing is a new setup for me, though. Okay, so we're gonna do Seal Beach, Daggett, Clar 2. So insert after KFUL, SLI. Insert after SL. Nope, no, cancel. And that's gonna be Daggett. And BGT. Actually, I'm not even gonna worry about putting the arrival in there. Okay, now we gotta file this. How high can I go in this plane? I'm gonna say 23,000 is about as comfortable as I'm going. We're gonna be IFR.com 717, EVIC, slant Gulf, 310, KFUL, KVGT, 23, that. So Beach Daggett Clar 2, file that sucker. And then on the iPad, we're gonna want on Fullerton. Need the Fullerton airport diagram. I need the North Las Vegas Clar 2. I don't need the Fuzzy 7. Do not need the Fuzzy 7. Then I need the VGT airport diagram. Okay, so we got this. I hope. Good to see you, Keith, by the way. Welcome aboard, sir. I did put a hole. I did put a victory-shaped hole into the fence, and there's somebody in a Phantom. I'm sure that will be. I'm sure that will be an intercept. All right, pop on in down here. So what do we need to do? We need to call up clearance and get ourselves out of here. We'll be 11 if you're still here, man. We'll be 11. You need to send me a message. Actually, DCM. We're gonna go Fullerton to VGT. Craft. Okay, so now we're ready to go. Let's kill the music. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Part number 2. We're going to fly the Epic Victory version 2 from Fullerton up to North Las Vegas. Those of you that are sticking around, I thank you so much for sticking around. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. Bob Racha, good to see you, man. Lumberhacks, welcome aboard, Brendan. Emilio Tovar, welcome aboard, sir. It's all right, man. I do vaguely remember you, Emilio, but thank you for coming back to us. Thank you for joining us again. A.R. Howard, welcome aboard, sir. Here for the second time. It's good to see you, man. All right, so we're gonna call up same thing we did before. We're gonna call up ground 121.1. We're gonna grab our clearance and then we'll program and go from there. So 121.1. No, 121.8. 8. Right there. Turn them up. Okay. And I'm actually should probably not be squawking Charlie right now. So squawk, standby. All right. Fullerton ground, .com 717, IFR, North Las Vegas. Polyman 1122, welcome aboard, sir. Good to see you. Is this a PMDG? No. Chica Metal, welcome aboard.
Drumline Tower, helicopter 124 Alpha, short of 20 right kilo, ready for takeoff.
.com 717, Fullerton ground on a quest standby.
Yep, okay. That usually means it's going to be a full route clearance.
1234 Alpha, Drumline Tower, wind calm, runway 20 right kilo, clear for takeoff.
Should I remove the fence of the other airport? I think we're going to have enough room to slow down in North Las Vegas.
.com 717. You said IFR to North Las Vegas, correct?
Affirmative. .com 717. Uh-oh. That's a real bad sign. Do I play prepared? I do not. I have tried prepared a few times, and it's not for me. I much prefer X-Plane personally. Gave up watching, doing my own flight on VATSIM now. That's probably for the better nightmare. Adam and Vic, 25, welcome aboard, sir. Good to see you, man. Blue Sky, welcome aboard. Oh yeah, fuel. People and fuel. We'll leave the people the way they are, but we'll add some gas there. We'll try to keep the tanks even this time, since the fuel auto select seems to be not functioning. Yeah, now we get to wait. Miss Copilot, welcome aboard.
Radar contact.
Happy Saturday to you. Quan 737, welcome aboard.
Contact SoCal departure.
Contact SoCal 340.
Spitty 3.
.com 717, clear to North Las Vegas Airport. On departure flight heading 210. Correction, on departure flight heading 120. Radar vectors, Seal Beach. Then as filed. Maintain 2000. Expect flight level 23010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1. Squawk 3417.
Cleared North Las Vegas Airport on departure 120. Radar vector Seal Beach as filed. 2000 on departure. Flight level 230 within 10. Departure 128.1. Squawk 3417. .com 717. We got the same squawk code.
1234 Alpha, SoCal departure radar contact, climb maintain 3000.
I didn't get a revac correct on that.
034 Alpha, confirm the departure heading you were given was 220.
Let's give her a second here. We have some passengers on here. We have...
DOTCOM 717. Readback is correct, however, amendment to the routing after Seal Beach changed to read direct Pomona, direct Daggett, Clar to arrival.
After Seal Beach, direct Pomona, direct Daggett, Clar to arrival, DOTCOM 717.
DOTCOM 717, readback correct, advisory taxi.
We'll go. All right, turn her off. Let's go amend our route here. So Pomona, we should have had the intermediate, the interim waypoint there. So Pomona, is that where? Yeah, okay, I can see that. I can see that. All right, I'm cool with that. That basically puts us on that airway heading up there. I'm okay with that. So we'll come down to this iPad thing here. Insert after CLSLI, POM, enter. Good there. Back to plates. Okay, so let's program this sucker in. First thing we need to do is delete flight plan. And insert waypoint. KFUL. And then after KFUL comes Seal Beach. After Seal Beach comes Pomona. Insert waypoint. And then Daggett. And then after Daggett, oh, you know what? After Daggett, we'll do insert waypoint for KVGT. And then KVGT, we should be able to insert arrival. Oh God, I have to figure out the runway. Oh crap. Winds are 150 at 8, so we're gonna plan for a runway. I don't know, 12 right, 12 left. We'll plan for 12 left. See what they end up giving us. So 12 left. Oh no. It's not finding my Clar, it's not finding the Clar 2 coming into VGT. That's gonna be a problem. So nope, thanks to that. The flight plan. So VGT. Interesting. So it doesn't see the Clar 2 coming into this airport, unless I'm missing something here. So we should be able to go to insert arrival. We don't want the. Oh, here we go. Okay, so the aisle. Interesting. So we have to have an instrument approach for this thing to. Okay, for this thing to find us here. So insert arrival. We'll just bullshit it to the ILS 212 left. It's going to be the Clar 2 from Daggett. And we already selected the approach. So let's relearn how to speak the English language here. All right, so we got Daggett. And then we got Meisen. And then we got Clar. Skiber. That's not the right waypoint. It missed. So it went from Skiber direct to the arrival segment. So we need to insert after Skiber. We need to insert ISAR. After ISAR, we need to insert Apumi. This is a common problem I have seen with FMCs that are trying to handle US stuff. Okay, so and then we go to. All right, let me show you what happened here. Bar 2 and ILS. So if we go to the ILS 12 right, we can see that starts at Jocus. That's the first intersection there. If we go to the Clar 2 arrival, what we have is after Clar, we have this transition up to ISAR. So Clar, ISAR, Ipumi, Boulder City. What happened is it dropped the segment after after Skiber. Sorry, Skiber. It dropped the basically dropped the segment after. Was it after Skiber? Yeah. It dropped this part of the segment here, and went straight to the approach. So I'll let the guys know that happened. And they may still even be watching too, but yeah, it's fine. The weirdness of U.S. approaches and arrivals. It's kind of how that works out. So that's it. No, we got it all programmed in, so that's fine. It's there. We can come back to that later. Okay, so what do we need to do? If we run through this clearance here, initial heading is 120. We'll punch that in here. Heading 20, and then we're gonna do up to 2,000 feet. So 2,000 feet. After that, we're gonna be Seal Beach, which we got plugged in there. That's fine. We want to get this filed. 330, 120.1. We'll come back to that. 3417 we got punched in. We'll go ahead and go to altitude on that. Okay, so we got people fuel. People fuel. We got a flight plan. We got the altitude. We got the heading. We got all that bullshit in. Let's go and get this thing started up, and then we can finish the rest of our pre-flight. So gears down. Parking brake is out. Throttle is off. Go fuel tank to the left. Fuel pump comes on, and we'll go ahead and hit the starter. Bring the into to about 35-40% right there. Punch on the igniter. EGT is rising. ITT is coming up in 1 and 2. Fuel pressure looks good. Fuel pressure looks good. Oil temperature looks good. Happy with that. Okay, turn off the igniter. Fuel pump stays on. Starter gen comes on. Fuel auto select is off. Autopilot trim. Pressurization. High pressure air. Those stay off. Taxi, nav, beacon. TCAS can stay off. Landing lights, strobe can stay off. Ice detection is on. Inlet heat, surface heat, engine air is off. Pitot heat can come on. I'm good with that. And we'll make sure we're in heading mode, which we are. Altitude of 2,000. We're going to do IAS of 160 knots to get us to 2,000 feet. And that's going to give us a flight director and all that good stuff. So we're good there. Drop ourselves a takeoff. Check the flight control. Actually, ooh, we got the GPU out here. Let's get rid of the GPU. Bye-bye, sir. And while they're taking that away, right rudder's good. Left rudder's good. Left aileron's good. Right aileron's good. Full back good. Full forward good. Let us... Oh, my trims are all borked up, too. Get the trims down here for takeoff. So we're setting the trims here. This elevator trim just a little bit low right there. And we'll go ahead and reset the aileron, reset the elevator right there. Good with that? All right. Think we're good? Think we're good? All right, let's get out of here.
Before you go, Foxtrot's on the north side, or taxi with the weather.
Southwest side of the ramp. We do not have the weather.
848 Golf Foxtrot, Fullerton Ground Road 24, taxi to Bravo.
All right.
24B Bravo.
Seashore 73 Yankees.
Wind 0504, 10 mile visibility, broken 3,000, 22 Celsius, altimeter 2990.
Lima Airport, Boulder 7 departure.
2990.
Pogie, then as filed.
2990. Okay.
Maintain 8,000.
Fullerton ground we have at 121.8 and 1910 for tower.
3236.
Alright, somebody taxiing out there.
Cessna 73 Yankee Zulu is cleared to the Okay, Cessna 73 Yankee Zulu is cleared to the Calexico Airport border. 7
Dan the Man 1914, welcome aboard, sir. Watching the stream while flying the PMDG 777 from Newark to Shanghai. That is a long-ass flight, man. This is the second flight. Crazy Panda Pilot's good to see you, buddy. Thinking about? Welcome aboard, sir. I'm doing very well, man. Thank you for asking. Hope you are also doing well. All right. So our en route time is going to be probably half an hour or so. 300 not true.
Yankee Zulu.
310 true.
Movement to the route is going to be Boulders.
Floor flight's telling us 41 minutes en route.
Direct, and the squawk is 5245.
Assuming our winds are accurate. We're near Echo.
That's the Border 7 departure Imperial direct, and the squawk is 5245, 73 Yankee Zulu.
Station 3 Yankee Zulu, it's the Imperial
Nothing better than being an ATC on
transition.
VATSIM and watching the stream. Nice, man.
It's the transition, it's not direct.
No
to
in-flight
VOR.
sobriety test necessary
Rest of
today.
the reback was
It's all
correct.
water for us.
All right, I get
Nuke
it.
Lab, good to see you, man. I'm doing
Imperial
fantastic,
transition,
sir.
73 Yankee
How are you?
Zulu.
Apache X2, welcome aboard. We started right at noon Eastern time, which is when I plan to start. Fullerton Ground, DOCOM 717, southwest side of the field with the weather ready for taxi.
DOCOM 717, Fullerton Ground, runway 24, taxi via Alpha.
24 via Alpha, DOCOM 717. All right, so what do we got? We got a plane over here. We got a plane over there. They look like they're Cessnas. It doesn't necessarily mean that they are.
754 Bravo Mike's type SOD 340. It's like golf.
That's him over there.
To North Las Vegas, please.
That's Lumberhacks coming to join us. Is Lumberhacks streaming?
Last caller with a quad standby.
What do we got here? Oh, he's not streaming. Okay. TDS is more appropriate than hard. Don't you have to request taxi? DCCX Sniper, welcome aboard. Yes, you have to request taxi, but in a non-movement area, you can move. So, what in the U.S. is if you're on the other side of that double yellow right there, you're in a non-movement area, and so you're never under positive, like you never have to be under ATC control. So we can basically bring our nose all the way up to the end of that, and we are legal. And we don't have to call until we're right to the edge there.
Active for pattern work, we have the weather.
All right, so we still just got the two planes. We got Lumber back there in the Saab behind us.
Fullerton Tower,
Right there.
Frank Free Golf Foxtrot, Sunshore 24 on Bravo.
These guys are showing up as Cessnas. What are they actually? Victory. Oh, okay. So the guy in front of me, I think that's John Fly in the 172. That guy over there is flying a Victory.
Alright, 48 Golf Foxtrot, Fullerton Tower, wind 0404, runway
Hey, we got a new tower. It's Joe.
Over takeoff 24, 48 Golf Foxtrot.
Call Montgomery Ground again, call
We've
sign.
got a tower there, 1910. And 128.1 will be next. 28.01.
Calling Montgomery Ground for taxi, closed traffic. Say again, call sign.
All right.
Cessna 292 Alpha Bravo, Montgomery Ground, how do you read?
All right, get up right behind him. Just gonna have to chill out and wait here.
Fullerton
Hold
Tower
parking brake.
572 Delta X-ray holding short 24.
Says 572 Delta X-ray, Fullerton Tower, runway 24, line up and wait, traffic, Epic Victory departing, and say direction.
Yeah, 24 line up and wait. We'll be doing a VFR departure to the east.
I wonder where he's
2
going.
Delta X-ray.
Old John Fly. Boy, look at him taxi that sucker out there.
Epic 8 Golf Foxtrot, contact departure.
That wasn't supposed to make noise.
Departure 8 Golf Foxtrot.
R572 Delta X-ray, right downwind departure, runway 24, clip takeoff.
Right downwind departure for 24, 2 Delta X-ray, clear for takeoff.
Look up 34 Alpha, flighting 070.
All right.
San Diego ground, Cessna 73 Yankee Zulu is at the north side general aviation ramp, ready to taxi.
Oh, that's not. It sounded like atomic there for a second.
Alright, 48 Golf Foxtrot, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb maintain 8000. R73 Yankee Zulu, Lindbergh ground, runway 27, taxi via Charlie.
Wait for his read back.
73 Yankee Zulu.
Fullerton Tower, DOCOM 717, short 24.
DOCOM 717, Fullerton Tower traffic, Skyhawk making a crosswind turn, runway 24, cliff takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, DOCOM 717, traffic is in sight. Thank you. Entered runway 24. Got it. The geo-reference plate seems like they would be kind of neat to have. I think if I do end up doing 4-flight, I'm going to have to spring for that. Just as a little toy to have. We'll see. All right, runway 24 is identified. Lights. Camera.
So Delta Juliet, contact
And
SoCal
action.
approach 134.9er.
We're going to do a standing start here.
helicopter 3-4 out, turn
All
left,
right,
left.
engines
turn
are
all
up,
the way around,
stable.
heading,
Let's go for
170.
takeoff power. Power set. Here we go. Airspeed's live.
27 Delta Juliet, SoCal approach, clear to Los Angeles, Bravo airspace, coast route northbound, maintain VFR 6,500, altimeter 2991.
This runway feels awfully short right now. There's 80 knots.
Epic 8 Golf Victor, contact SoCal departure 127.4, see.
And positive rate gear. Make the turn.
DOCOM 717, contact departure.
Departure, DOCOM 717.
717. Helicopter 3.4 miles from Snake, maintain 3,000 until established localized with Cloud running 20 right approach.
Departure here.
Tower.
SoCal departure, DOCOM 717 is 1,000 for 2,000.
DOCOM 717, SoCal departure, radar contact, line maintain 8,000.
Up to 8,000, DOCOM 717.
Epic 848 Golf Foxtrot, SoCal departure, good morning, climb maintain 13,000.
8,000 there. Let's get the nose down. Start getting the speed up.
Cessna 73 Yankee Zulu, Lindbergh Tower, runway 27, clip takeoff, wind variable 5. Helicopter 3-4 Alpha traffic, 1 o'clock, 2 miles northbound, altitude case 2,500, type unknown.
Be advised, 3-4 Alpha is in the cloud, so I can't see any other
Flaps
traffic.
are coming up. Go ahead and turn the autopilot on there. That thing should capture 160. Pull up. A little bit high on the EGT here, so we'll bring that throttle back just a touch. Not too much though. We do want to keep some speed going. Okay, after takeoff, gears up. Lights are out. Flaps are in. Taxi lights are off. Lights are set where I want them. Anti-ice is where I want it. We'll turn the fuel pump off. We're good. Okay, we're inside the TFR. Great. Thanks, Sally. Appreciate that. My hunch is that we'll either get a big sweeping right turn or a left turn direct Pomona here in a second. We're going to need to get a little bit more climb out of this sucker, though. See ya. Oh, that wasn't even close. We're fine.
Alright, Golf Foxtrot, that's where I'm about to turn you here in just a second.
Oops.
Air 754 Bravo Mike, Fulton ground, roger, I'll head it for you in just a second. So that's 3 Yankee Zulu, contact departure.
Alright.
Navigate Golf Foxtrot, clear direct Seal Beach, climb maintain 17,000.
So he got direct Seal Beach. Maybe that's what we're going to end up getting into. Just put us in the whole, make us fly the whole thing. Right over top of John Wayne, or just about to be over top of John Wayne, 5,000 feet.
SoCal approach 127.4.
Got some traffic up here to our 11 o'clock. Keep an eye on that. All right, Profile Fest, take it easy, buddy. Have a good night. DB Rushing, welcome aboard, sir. Happy Saturday to you.
Yankee Zulu, SoCal departure, radar contact, maintain 9,000.
The Germans. Have you been watching Moto Vloggers? I have no idea what that is, man. Oh, I didn't get a frequency change. It'll be coming up here in a second, though, as we top out. If I missed a frequency, this controller would let me know pretty quickly. All right. Let's see here. So 2:15 on the clock for the flight, and we're going to go to tank number 2. We'll change that over to tank number 1 in about 15 minutes or so. Getting some chop here. Should be John Wayne around us. Oh yeah, right over behind that cloud. Actually, somebody coming in at John Wayne right now too. Level off here at 8,000.
.com 717, contact SoCal approach 127.4.
127.4, .com 717. Maybe I did miss. SoCal approach, .com 717, 8,000.
.com 717, SoCal approach. Climb maintain 13,000, altimeter 29904.
13,000, enter 4, .com 717.
Air 754 Bravo Mike, cleared at North Las Vegas Airport. On departure, fly heading 120.
Vertical speed up until we get our speed back a bit.
Pomona, Daggett, Victor 587, Boulder City.
2994.
Maintain 2,000, expect flight level 200, correction, flight
Let's
level
get that nose up there, we'll let
210.
the speed drop. Once we get closer to 160, we'll go back into IAS mode.
Departure frequency is 128.1, squawk 6215. Flight level 200 is unavailable for directional flight.
Brenda, buddy, you better get the thing off the ground. You got a long flight coming up. We're being sent basically to San Diego right now.
Bravo Mike, read back correct. .com 717, clear direct Seal Beach, climb maintain 17,000.
17,000 direct Seal Beach, .com 717.
Look up 34 Alpha, contact John Wayne Tower 126.8.
Make a big sweeping right turn here. Do one. What altitude did I get? Alright, IS mode. He's taking the altitude for .com 717.
.com 717, that's 1717.
Alright, 17,000, 717, thanks. That's not confusing or anything. So we're going to make this big sweeping turn towards Seal Beach. Once we do that, we'll go direct to.
John Wayne Tower, runway 20 right,
and then we'll go into nav mode.
208.
That was kind of a cool departure. Like, that was actually a really cool departure coming out of there.
Call and ready, taxi, say call sign.
Alright, here comes the rollout. Seal Beach and direct to waypoint. And then we'll go to nav mode.
Charlie 292 Alpha Bravo, Victorville ground is.
Off we go.
Are you a U.S. registered aircraft?
There's John Wayne. The venerable John Wayne. He spaces way behind that other Victory up there.
Charlie 292 Alpha Bravo, what's your registration? What country?
All right. Vilgrind, welcome aboard. Atomic Frog, it's good to see you, Chris. Happy Saturday to you, sir.
Contact Los Angeles Center 125.27.
By the way, I'm showing my seal of approval here with the official Sorcerer Dave Airport Excursion Club. If you guys missed the first flight, I highly recommend going back and checking out the VOD on that. We're gonna show that proudly for the rest of the stream today.
Airport, Gulf Foxtrot, Los Angeles Center, climb tank level 230.
Because sometimes shit just happens. Oh dear. It's a good time though. Does the plane support SID stars? It does. We did run into some issues with the star coming into Las Vegas. This is sort of their version 1 of SID star support. So I'm going to talk to the dev about it later and let him know what happened. I think he actually was watching anyway, but yeah, I'm really tickled with this update, guys. Like, never mind the SID star stuff. Like, just the way that you interact with this thing is so much easier now. It's probably not.
17, contact Los Angeles Center 125.27.
125.27. .com 717. 2527. Los Angeles Center. .com 717. 14,300 for 17,000.
.com 17, Los Angeles Center, climb tank level 230.
Flight level 230. .com 717. All right, this will be our last climb instruction. So 23,000 right there. Yeah, so like never mind the SID star stuff, which is awesome to have. Like it's going to be a huge lifesaver for anything for the approach segment. Just the way that you interact with this thing has gotten so much better. I don't know that it's necessarily true to life, having all like with all the click spots and whatnot. But at some point, at some point, it just like, it's difficult for us to interact with these avionics in the sim, and stuff like the touch points and the click, the touchscreen stuff, like being able to click on this guy and go, set your altimeter, or this guy and set your altitude, or this guy and set your speed, and so on and so forth is a huge quality of life improvement in my opinion. And these planes were already a couple of my favorite ones to fly, so I'm very, very, very excited to be in this guy at the moment. And I'll be really excited when the E1000 version comes out, because I really like that plane. If you guys couldn't tell last weekend. Go ahead and crank off our landing lights there. Don't need to have them on. I know we talked about it. There's a rudimentary TCAS built into this thing. We're not using it. I've got it completely turned off at the moment because it doesn't work on PilotEdge, because TCASs don't work on PilotEdge.
Pomona.
Direct to Pomona.com 717. Shortcut. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to crank our heading knob towards Pomona, like so. We're going to go to heading mode. And again, as we start rolling towards Pomona, once we roll out, we'll go direct to Pomona.
Loud and clear.
That was a really cool departure, though. Like, we're just now coming back over Fullerton. That's the first time that I've done one like that. All right, so we're going to go to Pomona, and then direct to waypoint, and then back to nav mode. And it's so easy to do all that stuff. I really, really, really like this plane. Really like it. Yeah, it's a good plane, Atomic, and they just released version 2 today. So go grab the update. Yeah, the 530, man, I really wish had keyboard input as well. That thing is a pain in the ass to work with sometimes. You do, Atomic. You need to get back in the air. I'm showing off the award, man. It's down there in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen.
And
right there.
I forget the name of the fix. I can look it up. Stand by.
Let me pull up the big. Do I still have the big copy?
Sure.
Oh man, hang on. I'll pull up the big copy.
I got 3-4 Alpha.
Yeah, there we go.
Did you make a 180 on the runway there?
I didn't even notice the crashed Cessna right there too. That's fantastic. Oh gosh. You guys are too good.
I got 3-4 Alpha.
Super Donkey 18, good to see you, man. Blue Sky, welcome aboard. Blue Sky asks if it's possible to stream the Flight Factor 777. Yeah, it's on my short list of planes to get into. I got the 777 and the 747 that people have been asking for. So we'll probably see those in the next few weeks. Murmaz, good to see you, buddy. Welcome aboard, sir. Yeah, Dave, and I'm super stoked. Whoops, hang on, I'm trying to scratch my beard. Make a lot of noise in the process. I am super jazzed for this to come out of the E1000, because I mean, I like the Victory, it's a neat plane, but I prefer the E1000 because I love turboprops. Like, I love the way that the turboprops just destroy the air in front of them.
Delta Juliet, contact SoCal
and they have a certain bit of appeal to me that maybe a single-engine jet does not. But I think it'll be, well, it'll be soon. They're working on it. Put it that way. There's no good A380 for X-Plane. So unfortunately, you will not see an A380 stream anytime soon.
Says 827 Delta Juliet, SoCal approach, leaving Bravo space, cancel out to restriction, resume on navigation.
I'm beginning to wonder if maybe 23,000 feet was optimistic. 21,000 might have been a better altitude for me, but we'll see what we get up to here. Give it a bit more power. That'll help. About 94% on it. Give us a little more go juice there. Help us get our butt up here in the sky. Oh yeah, that should be okay. Yeah, dude, that thing, oh my god, yeah. That E1000 climbs so fast. We were at 23,000 feet, I think 10 minutes after leaving Henderson. And like, I don't even think we had crossed the Hoover Dam before we got to 10K. Like, it was so fast getting up there. Putty ZA, good to see you, man. I am using SkyMax. We're using a SkyMax and the real weather connector. And I'm very, very, very happy with the performance of SkyMax, I will say. I had to eat my words on that one. I used to maybe not have quite such good things to say about it. Sherman Tank 84, welcome aboard, sir. Flying an A321. I don't think there's the only A321 that's out there is the Peters A321, and I'm just not the biggest fan of his aircraft. The 320 I have by Jar Design, and that's a pretty decent one. I think we're probably due to get that thing up in the air soon too. It's been a while on that. I am running the latest SkyMax update. I actually had to rerun the installer before I did the stream because I think the X-Plane update killed my clouds. Alright, coming up on just about 15 minutes on the right tank here, so we'll plan on making a switch momentarily. It has a fuel tank auto selector, but it wasn't working earlier for us. So I don't trust it. I'm just going to do it myself. When in doubt, do it yourself. Alex SP32, welcome aboard, sir. Good to see you. Yeah, European-friendly streams. We got a holiday. It's a holiday weekend this week in the U.S., so this seemed like a pretty good weekend to do it. And with World of Warcraft Legion coming out and sort of me like not working terribly hard yesterday, I didn't really feel like streaming. So we're here today. I'm gonna try. My goal is to do these Saturday afternoon streams at least once a month. I think it's a good opportunity to get some exposure with the European folks and to sort of change it up a little bit. But I mean, next week we'll be back to our Friday at 7, or Friday at 2300, 11 o'clock UTC. Just under 1,000 feet to go. Have I ever flown the Learjets? There are no good Learjets for X-Plane, so no, I have not. There's a Challenger 300, and that's, I think, the only real corporate jet that exists right now. I know that, I think Leading Edge is working on a Citation. I know that Javier Roland is also working on a private corporate jet. I forget which one it is, though. He's been doing that streaming that on YouTube. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think there are any others that are out. Actually, there is. There's one other that's out that has like a 2D, like a 3-dimensional 2D panel. It's like a 3D cockpit, but they're all 2D gauges and whatnot that Keith likes to fly. I forget who made that, though. But that is a Learjet, isn't it? Chevy Rules is the only fresh airline pilot, first officer, who does not actually want to fly an airplane. There's 23,000 feet leveling off. We'll start to get our speed up now. We got, what do we got? 38 knot tailwind. Ought to help us get up there a little bit.
54 Bravo, Mike, Fullerton ground, runway 24, taxi via Bravo, advise you have weather.
Brendan's still on the ground. Brendan, buddy, I don't think you're going to make it to North Las Vegas with us.
Cessna 3 Yankee Zulu, contact SoCal approach 124.35.
Welcome back, Kevin. Yeah, I think Gulfstream is all about licensing issues. Like, some people are willing to skirt the licenses and whatnot with some companies, but I think Gulfstream like actively goes after people. I don't know if there's any truth to that or not, but that's just what I've heard through the rumor mill. Oh, you know what? We didn't go standard, did we? Oops. There we go. Never turned the yaw damper on either. Bad pilot. It's fine.
Cessna 73 Yankee Zulu, SoCal approach Limburg, altimeter 2993.
Should get another 30 knots, 40 knots out of this thing. Right now we're looking at 45 minutes till our arrival. I'm sure that number's going to go down to closer to 30 to 35 minutes here in a second. I mean, eventually it's going to go down to 30 to 35 minutes because we're not going to be in the air forever.
Aircraft calling, say again, you're broken.
Rob KBTL, good to see you, man. Zafred, welcome aboard, sir. Happy Labor Day weekend to you as well. I'm so excited about long weekends. There's nothing that gets me more excited about the prospect of not having to go to work.
Alright, Cessna 172 Sierra Papa.
Just saying.
Fox Ground. You keep logging in with a Charlie at the beginning of your call sign for your registration. It should be a November there. Just put a November, log out, put a November 172 Sierra Papa, and you'll be fine.
We're gonna reach out to Will. I haven't checked though. I'm not too concerned about that at the moment. We'll get there.
Cessna 73 Igloo, SoCal approach, how do you read? There we go, I hear you now. Go ahead and check in.
Should I escort you in an F-22? You won't be allowed to.
Cessna 73 Igloo, thank you. SoCal approach, altimeter 2993.
You'd have to be in controlled airspace to get to me.
Yeah, for some reason when you switch, we can't hear you the first time. I don't understand why that is.
Oh, okay, it's working fine. All right. Yeah, so like, if you wanted to escort me, you wouldn't be able to, because as soon as you cross flight level 180, you're in controlled Class A airspace, and the controller would not let you. Like, they don't do that on this network. Do I work in the aviation world? Asks Anthony. I do not. I actually work in the pharmaceutical world. I'm an account manager dealing with pharmaceutical IT services, more or less.
Blocked. One calling about Santa Monica, say again.
Sim Guy 387, welcome aboard, sir. We just took off out of Fullerton on our way up to North Las Vegas. This is our second flight of the day. First one was San Luis Obispo down to Fullerton. We had some weather on the first leg. A pretty magnificent landing that resulted in me receiving the certificate you see in the bottom left corner. And then, yeah, the second leg we're heading up to Vegas, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be a little less eventful. But I suppose we will see. My job's okay. My job's a job. I do things, people do things, whatever. It happens.
Other aircraft who's calling her, say again.
It's alright. I'm gonna send Will a message. Don't worry about the giveaway, guys. It's done. It's gone. We did it. We'll give away the E1000 here in a couple of weeks, whenever that thing's ready to go. All right, Flying Drill, take it easy, buddy. I do not have XROS yet. No, I haven't had a chance to install it. I'm probably going to work on that this week. Jobs are just jobs. Yes, they are.
Skygate 27 Delta Julie.
Zafred says it's very clear in Vegas from what I'm observing out of my window. Yeah, I'm expecting clear in a million right now.
Remain outside Bravo airspace televised by Los Angeles
I see Brendan's moving. Brendan, who called in for clearance when we were taxiing, is finally going. Yay, lumber hacks!
.com 717, say airspeed.
226 indicated, .com 717.
Epic Golf Victor, say airspeed.
We're doing about 328 true.
True, yeah, never give a controller your true airspeed. Say airspeed, your indicated airspeed.
225 knots.
I'm gonna have to slow down.
You say 225?
Yes, sir.
.com 717, got a frame rate issue here ahead of you. Turn 30 degrees to the left, vector for traffic.
Alright, 30 degrees to the left, .com 717. So that's 050. We'll go to heading mode here. So either he's got a frame rate issue or he's got different weather. If I look on the PE map, he's 328 over the ground. I'm 354 over the ground, so I'm assuming it's a weather difference here. But we'll just get this delay vector here. Probably get asked to slow down once they put us back on course. It's all right. They do have to be a little careful on this delay vector, though, because we're going straight for restricted airspace at the moment. Something to be aware of, I guess. Nice, Jonathan. Zwala, welcome aboard, sir. Stock O Glaz, welcome aboard. Happy Saturday to both you guys. All right, Pee Wee Sweden, have a great night, buddy. Thanks for joining us. It's getting windy here in Orange County. Yeah, it was a little breezy. It's actually, I don't think it's a frame rate issue in this case. So I can cheat and use the PilotEdge map. Here's us.
Epic 8 Golf Victor flighting 0.
We're doing 345 over the ground.
050.
And this guy is doing 328 over the ground. So what that tells me is that there's a difference in our weather because we're doing the same indicated, according to him. So there's just a slight difference in our weather where I've got more of a tailwind than he does.
Sierra Papa. Fox ground.
It's all right. Josh Russ 16, welcome aboard, my friend. This is the Epic Victory by Aerobask, version 2.
Gust 22, altimeter 2987.
Cubic Island, Cubicaland. We're gonna go with that. We're flying on the PilotEdge network, PilotEdge.net.
My contact departure.
We have full top-down coverage in SoCal.
.com 717, clear direct Daggett.
Direct Daggett, .com 717. All right, so move ourselves direct to towards Daggett here. And then once we roll out, we'll go direct Daggett and we'll go back to nav mode.
Sub 754 Bravo Mike, SoCal departure, radar contact, climbing 10-8000.
There's the rollout. And Daggett, direct waypoint, and nav mode. Alright, 230, 225 knots, no restrictions. We got a direct tailwind now, 34 knots. Bad Triplets asked what hotkey pulls up the PilotEdge map. It's coming from a different monitor. You can get the map at map.pilotedge.net. So we can see that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys that are currently flying. Well, that are logged in at least. I don't know how many are actually. I can tell you that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are flying. As far as the other 2, I have no idea. They're on the ground, looks like. But yeah, PilotEdge is one of those things. I talk about it all the time, but it is like the most essential add-on in my opinion. It is such a good way to really bring your simming experience to the next level. And if you're doing any sort of real-world stuff, it's the best way to practice your radio skills without being in the actual plane. I'm a very, very big fan of PilotEdge. And I'm not being paid to say that. I'm not a corporate shill, I promise. Thinking of flying online for the first time with VATSIM, usually flying Pacific Northwest, however there are hardly any controllers in the region when I fly. Is there a region you'd recommend to start in? Bad Beaker, I know, so I'm a little biased here, but the controllers at Boston tend to have pretty good coverage, and they're a good group of guys. Minneapolis is another group that is where you'll find pretty frequent coverage and a good group of guys. There's a big aviation school out in Minneapolis. And we'll get the guys in here from stream from time to time. There's a large group of people still down in SoCal, so you see SoCal and NorCal both with coverage.
Cessna 3 Yankee Zulu contact Los Angeles Center 128.6.
Okay, that wasn't me. Yeah, so those are probably the 4 main areas in the U.S. where you're going to find coverage. You know what you can do is look at VATSPY from time to time. Like I tend to, when I'm flying on VATSIM and I really want to get coverage, I tend to chase after the FNOs and the events. Generally, when an event goes live, you'll see a lot of the centers and a lot of the people around those centers are also active. So like if Atlanta Center is having an event, that you'll probably see Memphis, Jacksonville, Miami, Indianapolis. Like you'll see lots and lots and lots of different centers in the area that are covered. So that's usually the best way. But if you want to like learn some airspace and fly in some airspace, and you don't want to do it on PilotEdge, and you want to do it in the U.S., Boston, SoCal, Minneapolis are your 3 best bets. sim guy. Have the 170 looking for a different plane. Probably going to get the 727. 727 is a fantastic plane. I do highly recommend that. If you're looking for specific suggestions, it would be useful to know what you're looking for. So it'd be useful to know what kind of plane you want to fly. I think we're going to get leapfrogged ahead of this other guy.
So it's 927 Delta Juliet, Los Angeles helicopters ident.
Fort Worth is pretty controlled too. Yes, it is. But I mean, if you what you can do is go to that sim and look for the Iron Mike Award, and you can see, you know, where the controller coverage is happening. I don't fly a lot on VATSIM, so like my knowledge and whatnot of everything is obviously limited. I tend to limit my flying on VATSIM to just events, unless I'm by myself doing something. Never fly the Aerosoft McFat ATR 72500, kind of the same level as Q400, slightly better. I have not. No. Those planes are old enough that those simulations are old enough, and they don't offer, like, they're missing enough features that I'm just not interested in them. Let's go ahead and switch fuel tanks here. Go to left tank. Forgot to. Should have done that like 12 minutes ago, but that's all right. We'll just keep on this tank here. Probably keep on this tank all the way through our landing. We'll see what the fuel situation looks like once we get a little lower, though.
Golf Victor, contact Los Angeles Center 134.65.
MD-80 or 727? I don't know. It's a toss-up on that one. Depends, like I said, depends on what kind of plane you want to fly. Mr. Pilot 15 says he controls Houston's, thinks it's pretty good. All right.
17, contact Los Angeles Center 134.65.
134.65, .com 717. 3465.
Before you go, Foxtrot, Los Angeles Center, good morning.
LA Center, .com 717, flight level 230.
.com 717, Los Angeles Center, cross Claride, maintain 13000, Las Vegas, altimeter 2977.
Claride, maintain 13000, 77 on the altimeter, .com 717. Whoo, boy, that's low. All right, so we got Clara at 13,000. Let's start talking about and thinking about this arrival here. I'm going to do just my normal turbojet arrival, our planning. We might go a little bit closer here, but we are at 23,000 feet. We need to go down to 13,000 feet. So that's a 10,000 foot difference. If we take the 10 times 3, that's 30. That's about how many miles we need to descend, or we will need to descend to get down. So, about 35 miles prior to Clar, I'm going to start my descent. Works for me. And we'll keep the speed about 250 knots in the descent there. We could probably go a little faster if we want to, but eventually we're going to have to slow down and be at Clar speed.
.com 717, what's your maximum forward airspeed?
You're looking at it, .com 717, 228 right now.
Golf Victor, turn 10 degrees right.
10 right, Eagle Foxtrot.
How far are we from Clar?
Zap 754 Bravo Mike, Los Angeles Center, clear to right. Pomona, climb maintain level 210. Cessna 7 Delta Juliet, leaving over airspace in 1 mile. Radar service terminated. Contact Hawthorne Tower 121.1 and keep your coast.
LA.com 717. We're going to start down to about 10 miles. We'll be speeding up to 250 indicated in the descent.
Perfect.
These little single turbojet aircraft, they don't have a lot of go juice in them. It would be interesting to throw one of these in the mix with some proper jet aircraft and see how the controllers are able to handle them.
Tower. Southbound transition is
my call sign is .com 717. Wrong way, Corey. Good to see you, man. We're flying the Aerobask Epic Victory version 2.
Juliet for
Zafred says, funny thing about airports in Las Vegas, they all have the same stars and SIDS. It's actually pretty common in a lot of places where you have, like, the SIDS and stars in the U.S. are intended to bring you into a terminal area and not necessarily into an airport. So you'll tend to see a lot of the same SIDS and stars that exist for bringing you into, you know, a collection of airports. Like, it's that way coming into Boston. I think Boston proper, there are Boston-specific SIDS and stars, but for the surrounding, you know, Class Delta and whatnot airports, there's only just a few SIDS or a few stars, I should say, that will bring you into the area. It is right in the title. But we don't have to call you stupid. That's fine. Welcome back, Sim Guy. Good to see you, man. Have I ever flown from Amsterdam? Schiphol. One of these days, yeah. I think Schiphol's on my list of European sites to see. I just did my first European flights on stream last Friday. So we hit 3 airports up, and I'm sure that there will be more that we will be doing soon. All right, so there's 35 miles out from Clark. We'll go ahead and start our descent. Let's go ahead and punch in 13,000 feet in the altimeter, or whatever this instrument. Bring ourselves down about 2,000 feet per minute, and we're going to go ahead and accelerate ourselves to 250 knots, and hold that speed on the descent. The controller's trying to leapfrog us in front of another bit of traffic, so this is going to help him out a little bit. So what we're looking at, we're going to watch that banana bar right there. That banana bar is on CLAR right now. We want to try to keep it as close to CLAR as we can. There's 250 knots. I'll pull the power back. Try to maintain 250. Keep the banana bar as close to CLAR as we can. And that's going to come back a little bit closer to us too, because we're going to slow down as we start to descend. As counterintuitive as that sounds. All right.
27 Delta Juliet, Torrance Tower, enter right downwind runway 29 right in Fort Midfield.
Big Ryan 62, welcome aboard. Ral Noren is also in the house. How many real plane hours do I have? 0.9. Not many.
Navigate Golf Victor, clear direct CLAR, cross CLAR, maintain 13,000, Las Vegas altimeter 2977.
How did you calculate the descent? There's a bit of math you can do where you figure out the difference in your descent, you chop the zeros off, and then you multiply by 3. So we're going from 23 to 13.
Reach on.
That's 10,000 difference. And if you drop the zeros, you have 10. Take that number times 30. That's about the number of miles that you'll have to make the descent. We got a beer. We got a beer. We got a beer. Who's it from? Jay Wang. Just got home from work. Glad to see you streaming. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Wang. You and your wife donated last week as well to the stream, and I missed it. I feel real bad about that, but I very much appreciate the beer, sir. And welcome aboard. Silent Dark 666 also in the house. To see you live. Been watching my YouTube stuff for a long time. Well, welcome aboard, sir. Happy Saturday to you. We're good to see you here. Second part of descent rule, multiply your ground speed by 6, and that's your feet per minute descent. Got it. Yeah, that's one I don't usually. I should know that, but I don't. I usually fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. All right, so he got that delay vector. He's coming back direct to CLAR. Beer graphic splash is half off the screen. What? All right, I'll take a look at that later. I thought it was fine.
For 172 Sierra Papa, say again.
Did I screw it up?
Exercise ramp, confirm.
Oh yeah. All right, I fixed the donation alert. I must have dragged it off the screen by accident.
Delta Juliet, runway 29 right, good line.
Well, you know, we're not professional here. Them's the ropes. All right, so let's grab the weather for North Las Vegas. We're going to get a frequency change in a moment. And they're going to want us to have the weather on board. So we're looking at winds are 1205. And 10 mile visibility, clear skies, 33 Celsius. Altimeter's 29er 79er. 9er 79er. And we're probably going to get, I don't even know what runway we're going to get, but we'll see what happens. We're going to get a runway at some point. The obvious flight sim, just, I don't know, donkey. Donkey.
172 Sierra Pop, what taxiway are you next to?
Oh dear. Watch all my flights and Jeff on DVD. Well, thanks, Jonathan. I appreciate that.
What's the closest taxiway?
Chrome just got a shit update. Well, that's not going to be the first time. Oh, Alaska Pilot Dream. We're dropping into North Las Vegas right now. We're just on the we're on the arrival.
.com 717 Sierra.
250 indicated. .com 717.
Okay, Golf Victor Sierra speed.
250 A for Golf Foxtrot.
We'll see if we can actually hold 250 once we level off here. We're gonna bump the throttle. We're gonna play with the throttle, try to keep 250 knots. We should be able to. Oh yeah, we'll have no problem holding that.
4 Bravo Mike, men drops to maintain level 190.
250 is about all we got.
.com 717, contact Las Vegas approach 125.9er.
25.9er.com 717. Alright, 25.9er.
Says 3 Yankee Zulu, thank you, cross Imperial at maintain 5,000.
Las Vegas approach, .com 717's 13,000 with the North Las Vegas weather.
Says 3 Yankee Zulu, amend the instruction after Pumbaa, descend across Imperial at maintain 5,000 and advise you have the weather approach.
I forgot to put the altimeter in and we were 200 feet short. Oops. Pumbaa. I like that waypoint name.
.com 717, Las Vegas approach. Good morning, flighting 010. Vector for North Las Vegas Airport, the altimeter. It's 2979er, and do you have approach question?
01079 on the altimeter, vectors to the airport, and we'll take the visual for 717.
.com 717, expect that landing 1 to the right and 1 to the left.
Thanks, 717. Alright, so we got some Bravo to contend with up here. Let's see.
Contact Las Vegas approach 125.9er.
We're going to be above the Bravo. We're going to be, I should say, inside the Bravo.
Las Vegas approach.
All right, let's assume that he's going to hold on to us all the way to North Las Vegas. So 125.7 will be our next frequency.
Gate 48 Golf Foxtrot, Las Vegas approach, flighting 010, vector North Las Vegas Airport, expect visual approach, runway 12 right, altimeter 2979er.
2979, 010, here's 12 right, 84 Golf Foxtrot.
Okay, we're off that.
Red 3 Yankee Zulu.
Airport diagram.
Sorry, you're on the departure, stand
the map. All right. X Turtle Games X. Welcome aboard. This is the Aerobask Epic Victory in the title. Version 2. Dom 2146, welcome aboard, sir. This will be the last flight of the day. I'm probably going to play some. I might stream some World of Warcraft when we're done with this, but I'm done. I'm definitely done flying today. I don't think I have time for another one this evening. The Epic Victory was won by Will B11. Where do I get my charts?
Charlie Alpha, this frequency pass for the V3.
Today we got the charts from ForeFlight. But I'm also pulling. I also pull them off the FAA website through Skyview.
That sounds a little better.
And then I also use Navigraph charts. So it depends on where I'm going, what I'm doing. I'm trying a bunch of different applications because I just got an iPad a couple weeks ago, so I'm trying a bunch of different apps and seeing what I like best.
Number 2 Sierra Pop, is that you down by November?
All right. There's Vegas. And
you want to do closed traffic?
That's North Las Vegas. So we'll see what he's going to do with us here. I don't think he can get us very low.
172 Sierra Papa, roger. Runway.
There's a setter. Once we cross this ridge line here, it looks like he can probably start descending us a bit.
Taxi via November.
Airport elevation is 2,200 feet.
Just to your right.
Pattern altitude for us is going to be
Charlie.
3,700 feet.
Alpha.
So that's what we're going for. All right. Mr. Chow, welcome aboard. Could have flight in Europe. The sun is setting over France. Yeah, I wanted to fly on PilotEdge though.
Crew, just to maintain 3,000.
We're playing around with the Dynon Skyview on this plane, and it has SID Star and procedure support and all that stuff in it. So
172 Pop, always read your call sign.
I wanted to fly. I wanted to fly with coverage because that tends to find creative ways to break planes. Silent Dark 666. Thank you so much for the beer, sir. Twitch alerts is having problems. I have to refresh the page every time somebody writes in. Here's another cold one for you, man. Well, cheers, my friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, sir. We like PilotEdge in Europe. Yeah, no kidding. Wouldn't everybody? Huggy 9999 shows great minds think alike. Okay. I'm going to try Flight Plan Go. Yes. Do not fear. Is there a published visual for North Las Vegas? I thought there was. Maybe not. Guess not. Yeah. There's a VFR corridor we can take. Las Vegas Approach.com 717 has the field.
.com 717, thank you. .com 717, just to maintain 10,000 contact, Nellis approach 124.905, let them know you have it.
10,000, 124.905, we'll let them know, 717. 24.95, 10,000.
Sierra Papa, yeah, you're sitting at the intersection of November Foxtrot. Make a right on Foxtrot, left on Charlie, all the way down to the end, and it'll turn onto Alpha at the end.
North Las Vegas is going to be, what did we say it was going to be? 125.7? 25.7. Nellis Approach.com 717, 12,600, 10,000 with North Las Vegas in sight. Okay, we've got to worry about restricted airspace and whatnot here too.
.com 717, Nellis Approach, clear visual approach, runway 12 right. The North Las Vegas altimeter 29er 79er.
Clear for the visual 12 right, 79er on the altimeter 717. Okay, let's get that nose down. We got a lot of feet to lose and not a lot of time to do it. And we've got some restricted airspace in front of us to be aware of. So we do not want to cross. We don't want to cross the localizer. That's for sure. Bring ourselves out. We're gonna swing. We're gonna swing wide to the left here, and then we'll swing in here in a moment. Landing lights can come on.
Cessna 3, so yeah, you can definitely do that.
We're gonna swing along this ridge line and make a right turn here as soon as we get past this sucker.
Recommend something via 29 Palms, and I think there's a J route between 29 Palms, Zelma, Chattanooga Goffs.
Okay. 3,700 is what we're going after for the pattern.
I can look at it if you can give me a second.
And
Alright, 764 Echo, gentlemen, clearance. I don't have a flight plan.
We're gonna worry about a 200 knot speed limit once we get towards the Delta too, but we're good for now. Basically, the trick is we don't want to we do not want to cross that. We don't want to cross that center line.
I thought I heard you say IFR. Alright, so what's your aircraft type?
Okay. Turn towards North Las Vegas now.
There you go, Foxtrot, thank you. 64 Echo, what direction you want to go? Did you say Ontario? 64 Echo, thank you. On departure,
Good rate of descent going now.
330, maintain VFR at below 2,000.
I'm not worried about making this runway at this point.
128.1, squawk 5657.
Uh-oh. Where do those come from? Screw it, we're gonna keep going. Crap.
64 Echo, read correct.
And suddenly IMC.
There you go, Fox, try to maintain 10,000.
What happened? That's not in the forecast. These aren't supposed to be out here. Alright, let's do some S-turns.
And now it's approach, November 8 for Golf Foxtrot is 12.8 for 10,000. We have the Northwest Vegas field in sight.
Right for Golf Foxtrot, now it's approach, traffic 1 o'clock to 2, about moving to your 2 o'clock now and 6 miles southeastbound. Epic jet at 5,000.
I'm not liking this, guys.
We have the tracking site, 8 for Golf Foxtrot.
Epic 8 for Golf, roger. Follow the traffic clear bridge approach, runway 12 right, altimeter 297.
Follow traffic, they would approach 12 right, 8 Golf Foxtrot.
Intercept 3 Yankee Zulu, back to approach Clarksville Airport. And call the field here in just a second. Actually, I'll call it now. It's 1 o'clock, 8 miles port side.
We need to dirty this sucker up. I got the field now. Man, we are high and fast though. Approach. Do you want us on tower 717?
Receive squawk VFR and for exchange proof. Have a good day.
Okay, we're clear for the visual, but we are not going to make this. Approach 717. Do you want us on tower?
TACOM 717. Yes, I do. Contact North Las Vegas Tower.
1,000.
North Las Vegas Tower. .com 717's visual 12 right. Request low approach into right pattern.
TACOM 717 North Las Vegas Tower. Runway 12 right. Cleared for the option. Wind 110 at 5.
Clear for the option 12 right. .com 717.
TACOM 717. Squawk VFR.
40.
VFR 717.
40.
There's November 172 Sierra Papa was disconnected for some reason.
172 Sierra Papa Sig, you got disconnected?
That's right.
All right, that happened.
172 Sierra Papa.
Let's go flaps to take off. Get the climb out here.
Roger, you're in the right place, so that's Charlie there. Just continue your taxi, and then it'll turn into Alpha there at the end.
Man, that was bad.
Okay, thank you.
There you go, Foxtrot contact North Las Vegas Tower 125.7. We'll see it.
This is going to be the world's worst pattern, too.
November 8 Golf Foxtrot, visual 12 right.
Alright, for Golf Foxtrot, North Las
We are
Vegas.
dogging it right now.
Traffic, Epic jet turning downwind, wind 110 at 4, runway 12 right, clear land.
Land 12 right, and we're going a little bit too fast, so we're going to need to go around.
Yeah, you will.
Golf Foxtrot.
Okay, there I see him on final.
Right traffic, runway 12 right, and report midfield.
Right traffic, 12 right, report midfield, leave for Golf Foxtrot, thanks.
.com 717, extend your downwind, I'll call your turn to base, traffic, Epic jet 2 mile final.
We'll extend the downwind, you'll call base 717, we have the traffic.
.com 717, follow the traffic, runway 12 right, number 2.
12 right, number 2 behind the traffic, 717. Okay, we'll wait till we get past him a little bit. He's going to go around. He probably could have made it, though.
Ground 08764 Echo.
So here's, we'll debrief this when we get in. The problem is I got real flustered by that guy behind me.
8764 Echo, downwind, ground runway 2.
And I sort of let that dominate the entire approach that I just did. And what I should have done was not given any shits about the guy behind me and taken a lot more time to get low and get slow.
Correction, Kilo Alpha Hotel Charlie 876 Echo.
Flaps full gear down.
Runway 20 right at intersection Kilo via Alpha Hotel Charlie Kilo.
Get her nice and
That's
slow
Alpha
here.
Hotel Charlie Kilo 20 left 876 Echo.
1,000.
There's a runway out there somewhere. with our name all over it. There it is. Okay, he's off. He's on the crosswind. We're good there. Okay, we got it this time. Think on your toes, man. You're not going to make it. Low pass. Right pattern. Gears down 3 green. Flaps are down. Runway's in sight. We have been cleared.
500.
North Las Vegas. .com 717. Confirm landing clearance.
Com 717, runway 12 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 12 right, 717. Thanks.
Las Vegas Tower, ready for Golf Foxtrot midfield.
Epic 8 Golf Foxtrot.
Plan is to exit right.
On 1 mile final, runway 12 right, you have in sight.
A little bit of a right to left crosswind here.
Epic 8 Golf Foxtrot, follow that traffic number 2, runway 12 right, clear to land.
Follow traffic.
And by a little bit of a crosswind, I mean it's kind of blowing me all over the place. Whew, boy, it's bumpy.
Number 17 Papa, ready for closed traffic, runway 26.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
172 Sierra Papa, contact Yuma Tower.
Down!
For takeoff clearance.
That's better. This plane needs a lot of runway to land. Get those flaps up. These are causing me hell right now. Alright, make a right turn here. On hotel. That was a butt clincher right there. Let me tell you. Holy crap. Where's my scenery at? Why don't I have an airport here? What? Oh, whatever. North Las Vegas Tower, .com 717 is clear hotel, looking for the terminal.
.com 717, taxi, terminal parking via hotel, and then should take you right into the ramp there.
All right, parking via hotel, .com 717. Have a great day.
You too.
Yeah. Where's the scenery at, though? My God, really? Had to mess around with that later. Figure out what's going on there. This is supposed to be part of Glitter Gulch. Must have been something. Overrode it. Figure that out later, I guess.
November 172 Sierra Papa, ready for closed traffic. 26.
Okay, let's turn that off. Man. Yeah, the plane's a little twitchy. It is a little bit twitchy. That has not changed. All right, landing lights, strobe lights. We'll just park it right here. Because why not? Pop. And you off. Oh, okay, what do we got to do? You. And you. Off. Leave those on. That's fine. You come off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to North Las Vegas Airport. Local time, who the hell cares? I have no idea what time it is. There's my partner in crime who made my flight very interesting at the end. Dude, that was good. We're going to watch that again. Let's go and disconnect from the PilotEdge. Toggle the replay mode. And let's see, I'm going to go back and watch the go-around. So for the go-around was poor. Okay, so it's not drawing in the flaps on the replay, but I was flaps full. I promise you at this point. So there we got the low approach clearance, or the option, I should say. Oh, maybe I didn't. Oh, you know, I didn't have my flaps out, did I? Never mind. The flaps do work in the replay. I just didn't have them out because I was too fast. There's the go-around. Climb out on that. Dump the flaps, or get rid of the flaps, I should say. Can only get one Epic Victory E1000. Do you like jets or do you like turboprops? Personally, I like the E1000 better. They're basically the same, though. I mean, yeah, it's pretty gusty. Like, it was breezy and gusty, so that is causing a lot of the bouncing that you're seeing. I can't believe there's no scenery loaded. Kind of pisses me off. Okay. So we're gonna watch this crabby crab. Oh, that's a helicopter. No. Ah! Why does it go to a heliport? Or a helipad? Oh, what do you want, dear? Oh, man. Alright, do I get the runway? Nope. I still get a helipad. How about now? Nope. There we go. There's the runway. Alright, let's back that up just a little bit there. A little bit of a crab coming in. Not too bad. It does look pretty cool, though. And we straighten out, decrab it, float it halfway down the runway. Because I overdid it on the decrab. I didn't have the wheel touchdown. I should have had the wheel touched and then decrabbed it, and then yeah, off we go. I was pretty happy with that overall. I mean, that happened. Interesting, crazy. I have not had that experience yet. The random clouds as we came in were kind of weird. Like that I was not expecting at all. Yeah, that I should have probably called and gotten the ILS at that point, or the RNAV. Yeah, okay. I need to get a screenshot of this thing. I'm gonna say. Right here, I'm gonna say. Oh, perfect. I like that one. It's like the action screenshot, man. Yep, that looks good to me. Bam. Let's paint. All right. All right, what do we got here? Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun flying this thing. I'm gonna be doing this some more in my off time, or my non-streaming time. That's for sure. I don't see anybody live. We got Matt live. Squirrel's playing some cities, and go say hi to him. Nobody else that I recognize though. Chewy's live. Chewy94 worth following. Yeah. I might come back here in a few minutes for some World of Warcraft, but I am going to kill this stream for now. And if we don't see it today, well, I'll be back sometime this week. But guys and ladies, I'm sure maybe there's some ladies in here. We'll see. Thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. I had an absolute blast today. We will definitely be back with more flying next Friday. I think we're probably going to expect something large next Friday, because that big planes have been the request. So we'll see what we can do there. But again, thank you guys all so much for joining me tonight, or this afternoon, and we'll see you when we see you. Toodles. Actually, let's do this. Then we'll get the toodles here. There we go. That's a good little action ending shot there. All right, guys. Toodles, and have a good one. Where's the music? Where's the music?